Hoppa. I forgot that the sounds might be loud. I'm really sorry. Bink. Do that, do this, go here, go there, go everywhere I want to. Yeah, that is fine. For the show morning is so great. I'm fucking dead. Beep, 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 me. Good grief. Smooth that, go here, go there. Thank fucking god this ain't loud. I don't know why Steam keeps its sounds correctly, but Discord does not. I wonder if it's because Discord keeps updating itself, so it constantly keeps doing some random shenanigans instead of, you know, actually fixing itself. That shows up just fine. Alright. Go here, go there, go everywhere. And then go over here. Let's see. Well, that works. Seems to be working at least. Now I need to modify this a tiny bit. And then zoom out. That'll do. That's a better view. I have to keep doing that because I realize that even if I angle this in any way, shape, or form, it's always going to be in a weird spot. So instead I just play with the vertical offset, raise it up a tiny bit, and then it just kind of balances out, because raising it up means the camera goes downwards. Case in point like this, see? If I put it down, it goes up. I don't know why that's a thing. Ah, shit. I think like 4 is okay, like 0 horizontal and 4 vertical. If you're doing something like you're reacting to stuff, you want to watch like TV, you can do this, so you'll be on the side, and then the content will be like right here. I think this is how people are doing it, especially when they want to be like, you know, able to move and still have the thing there. What the fuck? Wait, what am I seeing on OBS? What is that? What the fuck is all of that? Hold up. Ah, I did something stupid. Hold up. Oh no, I've done something really stupid. Get that out of here. There we go, now we're back to normal. Dismiss that message. Good grief. Fuck off. Jesus. Okay, yeah, there was just like a promo thing on my OBS. Hey, now that I'm actually like this, I can actually easily show this. Hold up. Now that I've discovered the method. Alright, let's use blank wall again. Let's use it like right here. Okay? So, get this. So my OBS, when I have the layers up, it's like, let's draw it properly like this. Yeah? So I have right here is like, that's like the chat. Underneath, there's like the stream stats. Then you have 1, 2, 3 box for stuff. You have one big box for stuff. Then there's this small box, and then another box. And then you have a big box here, and in the middle is like the content. So if I would have to draw something, I would be like, okay, there's the dude, it's like we, and then there's like, you have the entire gameplay is like here, like let's put like the sun up there, I don't know. Let's put like a row like that, and there's like a little house there. Regardless, basically, chat is like right here, so we can do like this. Alright? You following me so far? And this is like where the start buttons are. And this is like where the stats are. So up here, sometimes in the chat, for some reason, I do not know why, they have a big box that shows you promo stuff for like, oh hey, sub to get this. If you click that open, it covers the entire box. You can't do anything about it. Genuinely, you can't do anything until you pop this widget out in OBS, and then you have it as like a massive box. Now you can click the X at the top to close it. You get me? It's really infuriating. It actually ticks me off. Meanwhile, everything else is just fine. You have like the activity feed and everything else going off, so you would have like the feed like here, just be like, oh hey, subscriptions, blah blah blah, people doing random shenanigans. You have your audio levels here, and all that jazz, and you have the... I don't know why I have the scene transition as a one box there when it's just, let's say, 2 buttons. I don't really do anything with it. Then you have the stream info like right here. That's how I have basically everything. And then you have the sources are like right here. And of course you have scenes. You have 4 scenes because you have live, no, you have the starting soon, be right back, intermission, and then live. That's how it should be. That's basically how most OBS are like laid out. But I hate that fact that if you have Twitch chat, when you have like these popped in, sorry. I don't know if this is only for Twitch chat specifically or Twitch side. If you have it set in any way, shape, or form, where you see the chat like right here, if there's anything that happens at the top, like any kind of notification, if you click that to try and like dismiss it, if it doesn't allow you to have the drop down box with the 3 dots or 3 lines, don't click it, just let it just disappear on its own. Because otherwise you have to drag this whole thing out, put it somewhere else, close it, drag it back in, and it might screw up things. It might screw up. That is only a might. It's not a guaranteed. It's really infuriating. I hate that. But I think that's an OBS thing. That's not like Twitch's fault. That's actually OBS's fault for having it that way. And it's not easy, basically, to make it work when Twitch keeps putting all these fucking pop-ups and stuff into the chat. The worst is, if you have a pop-up, like, let's say your stream just started. Chat always rolls from the top to bottom, not from bottom to top. That's a funny little thing. It actually rolls from top to bottom. When a new message comes up, it pushes it upwards. If you just started your stream and you get those pop-up messages, it covers 3 messages worth. Like 3 long messages, basically. You can have about, 4 lines of dialogue in total, and it's covered completely by the pop-up. It's infuriating. Good grief. Like, I don't like those pop-ups. They're annoying. I'd rather have those as a separate message, like you have those notifications about, oh hey, here's a new sponsor thing. On Twitch's page, you have like that at the top, like right next to your fucking whispers. I don't know why Twitch doesn't put it like that instead. Just put it in the notification tab where everything else goes where I don't look at it. Because I don't care. Genuinely. I don't care about your sub thingy. To sub to get these boxers as an emote. Who the fuck cares? Genuinely. Like, cool. Free things to incentivize people subbing, but still the revenue split is whatever the hell it is, so it's not really actually that good. I'ma be real here. Genuinely, it means nothing. The best way to support anybody is directly through donos. Twitch, if you really want money, here's an easy way to do it. Give a $1 sub to Twitch to disable ads completely. $1. No ads at all. That is only if you don't want to see ads. You get $1. Most people will watch one streamer. The amount of money you make out of that ad, when somebody sees it, is less than a few cents. You get more money out of that $1 sub for a month than you get out of those ads, because most people will watch one streamer and they won't be watching that often anyways. And a lot of people, they're using ad blockers and whatnot, so you're already losing money. So why not just make a extremely cheap alternative? $1. Keep it always at $1. You get your revenue out of that. People will gladly pay for that. It's accessible, it's easy to get, and you get rid of the main problem that you have. Adverts. You still want to keep adverts? Banner ads. Don't have video ads. No audio ads, no video ads. Banner ads. It forces ad creators to get creative to get people to notice them. And easier to control, because if you don't want to see that specific ad, right-click block element. Alright, I will never see that specific ad ever again, but it's still active. You're still getting the revenue from that because if that box is empty, that means that the ad is still there. But I just don't see it. Advertiser will pay for that. That's how it used to run. And besides, if you want somebody to actually buy your product, you better advertise it in a way that makes it so that people want it. People will click to go there if it's a banner ad somewhere in the corner and it looks stylistic and fits the place. We have already examples of how this worked back in miniclip days. Congregate, Newgrounds, Antcon Arcade. All these old places that people used to play like flash games on. It works there. It worked. Fucking Battle-On had that. Adventure Quest. Remember that? Dragon Fable. The same dudes. Mech Quest. Same dudes. They always had the banner ads. If they wanted to have advertisements, it would be at the top, where there's nothing basically there. Or on the sides, where there's nothing there, where it's empty. And a lot of these adverts, they genuinely look like they fit. Because they made sure that if it's an advert for something, it has to be for this specific style. For example, it would be anime adverts, anime websites, manga websites, translation sites, whatever the hell. That works. Nothing like, oh hey, here's a car insurance. Brother, we're playing a game. Most of us are just like, we don't own a car. We legit don't own a car. Why the fuck are you giving us car insurance? Fuck off. That's a scam. Besides, car fucking stuff like that is kind of just a scam in the first place. I'll be real. I feel like I messed up something now. Now that I'm looking at the widgets, I'm like, but no, the balance should be fine. Nah, we'll mess with it. But yeah, that's my gripe, currently. The advertisement situation is really easy to solve by forcing ad creators to get actually talented, creative, and to find a way to advertise in a way where it looks good. Hell, I'll give you an immediate way how you can make an advert look good. See that? You see that thing right there? That looks like a good advertisement. Not the minimalist shit that you see now. Let's do another one. That. Simple. It gets straight to the point. It's done. That works. Yeah, granted, these are screenshots and whatnot from like freaking a random game called... What the fuck was the game called again? I keep forgetting the name. Fucking Tokyo Mirror Assassin's FE. There we go. You genuinely can get good advertisement done by doing that. Here's even like bullshit meme ones. See these? Remember when Nintendo Power looked like that? That gets people getting them. If an ad looks good and nice, it works. But if you have minimalist design like that, less likely to pick it up. It's so easy to get advertisements to work. Same with vending machines. Remember the days when vending machines used to look actually kind of cool? Yeah, like that vending machine, that looks nice. Stylized shit. It's not that hard. Do I work for an advertising company? No. And I never want to, because you know what's funny about that now? If you work for an advertising company now, no matter how much heart and soul you pour into it, you will not be given any kind of actual, like, you know, the stuff that you wanted. It's literally, you get told, hey, make it minimalist. Look at Instagram's, for example, new banner that they made. I just happened to see this from my fucking feed when I was looking through, like, random fucking posts by my friends about random shenanigans, like games and stuff. And then I see one dude who's always just complaining about things. Instagram's new logo is literally just white background, black and white text. They removed everything that made it unique looking. They removed the little camera icon even. It looks terrible. Genuinely looks terrible. Oh my lord, it is terrible. What happened with advertisements? Why did they get boring? Is it because there's so many laws and regulations now surrounding it in the West that you have to have it as real as possible instead of actually, you know, making it so that, oh hey, this is a funny ad for a toilet paper. I remember seeing toilet paper commercials that had a whole storyline. Did it make more sales? I don't know, but it at least made your image funny. I was more likely to remember you as a funny, quirky toilet commercial, and if I bought your product and I was like, hey, this is actually kind of good. Yay. But if I see a shit commercial I'm not gonna buy your product even if it's good. If I keep seeing your like commercials and stuff and they start being annoying, I am not buying your product. No matter how good they are, I'm gonna boycott them. Case in point, Coca-Cola. When was the last time I bought a Coca-Cola product? Maybe last year, maybe a year before that, I don't remember. Good job, Coca-Cola, you destroyed yourself with your AI bullshit. Good grief. I love that I'm airing all of my fucking frustrations right now, immediately. Hey, this works. Just, what the fuck? Whoa! What was that? I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but that was fucking weird. I have noticed that my body is not tweaking as much. Really? It's not as tweaky as it was. The shoulder movement and stuff is still a bit jank, but it's not as apparent where the body just went like... I don't know if this is just a lucky day or not, but feels like it's better. Not sure. Don't quote me on that. But basically what we're doing right now is we're waiting for my buddy to get his stuff done and then he'll arrive. I have a message. Excuse me, let me check something. Oh, my friend wants to know the one of the places. Where is it? Updated favorites. Where is it? Sorry, I'm entering something real quick. There we go. I had to give my friend a little thingy so that they can go check out a world. I'm also going to take my buddy there later today, because I want to test out that world now, as well, since I'm in VR. Oh, I gotta do this for a bit now. There we go. Oof. Whew. Yeah. Enough about that rant. Like that... I genuinely have these rants about certain, like, aspects that could be easily fixed very easily. And it's infuriating me how much backwards we're going with certain things. Like, same with games. We're really going backwards, which is nice, to be honest, because, honestly, I was saying this in 2010, 2013, I believe. I'm not sure when PS3 was basically released. But during the PlayStation 3 era, same with Xbox 360, we were pushing graphics. Graphics, forgetting gameplay. We were forgetting gameplay massively. Genuinely. It was ticking me off where we were basically going back to the console wars era. You know, the 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit, 85 kilobit, whatever the hell. Like that era. And people pushed graphics over gameplay. We released a new console way too fast constantly. The only one who was innovating with actual consoles was Nintendo. Even now, technically Nintendo is the only one who is innovating in any way, shape or form with their consoles, while Sony and Microsoft are doing Microslop. They're doing the sloppening. Why are you pressing down? You're not actually being pressed down. What the fuck? Is there something stuck to this sensor? Or are you just doing random shenanigans? You're fine. It was just sweat, I think. And Nintendo is the only one. I will say this, even though Nintendo is kind of a garbage company now, and has been for a while, they are the ones who actually innovate with their products. They innovate with their consoles, try to make them cool and whatnot and work and stuff. And of course now they're actually getting their ass handed to them because, they did stupid shit. The Switch, for example, I am glad that they got their ass handed them to a point, because they have to now oblige with the fact that you are able to change your battery in the EU, so you don't have to just send it in to get it replaced. You have the right to self-repair. That is a good right to have, and should always be a thing. Everything should be repairable by yourself without having to send it to a multi-billion-dollar company, provided it's an easy change such as battery. Of course, there is a fine thing here. I said easy change. If they make the battery change miserable, that is a design problem. Nothing should have a miserable battery change in the first place. For example, VR controllers. The thing I'll give to the Oculus platform, the Quest 2, pop the cover off, put the battery in. You hate the battery? Pop the cover back on. Done. Simple as that. Do I enjoy, for example, the freaking index controllers? I like the fact that I can charge them. Yeah, I can charge these things. That's fine and dandy, but I would generally I would almost prefer if I could just pop the back handle off it, throw a battery in. I would rather have a battery control version than, this. Technically, you could, if you really want to, you could attach a, micro charger to the bottom of it. That basically acts the same way. It charges it while you're using it, and when it just runs dry, pop it out, put a new one in, put the old one to charge. But that's adding more weight to your controller, and it might get even more uncomfortable. But then again, having it at the bottom there, it's not that uncomfortable, to be honest. Because you're never gonna have your hand bend I can't even show you how fucked up you would have to have your hand to do that. That'd be really dumb. Actually, I probably could. Let me actually see. Can I do this? Hold on. I'm gonna try and draw this. I'm gonna draw it in my own way first. Because if we think about the way that you hold your controller, you have Luckily, the index has one other funny thing, and that's the fact that oh jeez. You can see a little ghost of the controller at all times. That's basically your index controller. In order to have it uncomfortably in your hand, because generally when you're holding it, you have your thumb there, and then it grips back there. Your thumb goes over there. And there's your hand goes there, okay. You have your other fingers that come from the back. Okay, yeah. You have your hand that just basically comes from here. In order for your wrist to be uncomfortable as all hell, you'd have to bend the controller so that your wrist goes under here. And that's just... You're never gonna end up in that situation where you're gonna have your wrist like that. No, you're never gonna end up like that, no. That's just not a thing that happens. Yeah, so you could technically put an actual micro charger at the bottom, what are those, USB power banks. You could use those. That's totally doable, technically. If I really think about it, yeah, it's actually doable. You could have a micro one at the bottom. How many hours would you get out of those? I don't really know, but I know for a fact, depending on the size, even a small scale one that looks like a MP3 player, like those old ones, you could probably get a few good hours out of it for extra playtime. And since the controllers only last for about 5 hours in total, you would have to have the charge go to about 10%, activate that, then keep an eye out. You would have a little icon actually indicating how much it has and then how much it charges it. And once it ends, you just pop it out, put a new one in, and just wait until it's at 10% again and activate. Although, there is a risk, if I'm not mistaken, where that actually destroys the charging. because if it's charging while in use, which is generally what you don't want to do, that's how you destroy electronics. At least that's how I've been taught my entire life and from the days old. You're supposed to run these things out until they're empty or near empty, and then turn them off and then charge. For charging stuff, you don't want to let it run completely dry, apparently, because that actually lessens the lifespan of certain electronics, and getting a charge back in them, you're supposed to have a little bit of charge so it can actually, kickstart itself back, so that you can keep charging it. So you're never supposed to run it completely dry. Some electronics, you're supposed to let it run completely dry, because as soon as you start charging it again, it indicates, oh hey, it's actually empty. Every time you plug it in, it's supposed to indicate, oh hey, it's empty, that's why it's charging. So it starts slowly recognizing a pattern in there and becoming basically, like marking it as that new empty point. That's why some things, even though they actually have a lot of battery life, they indicate that they're empty. So you start getting a little bit more confused. The Quest headsets, for example, if you're running them, they might suddenly feel like, oh hey, I used to get 10 hours of playtime with standalone, and then next thing you're like, oh hey, I'm getting only like 3.5 hours now. That's an extreme scenario, but still. That's because the battery is actually dying. Because you kept charging it like a dingus like that. The counterweight to this is not having a battery at all, and instead powering up through, a wall socket or your PC. So you never have the battery inside of the headset. That also removes a lot of other issues from the headset itself, because then you won't have an exploding battery strapped to your head. So you don't overcharge it, or when a spike happens, it won't necessarily fry. I would like to see more inbuilt surge protectors for example, VRs. So if for any consumer product, to be honest, I know that you're supposed to have a surge protector already in your wall socket, in your extension cords, whatever the hell. But it would be great if we could have an inbuilt surge protector for your PCs, phones, and whatnot already, like an extra layer. You have, over here where I live, just about every single building that you live in, the wall sockets are grounded. Which means that if a surge happens, it basically can't do anything. Most of the time. Usually your circuit board will just break at that point, and you will just have to, put it back up. That's fine. Depending on the model and make, and depending on how old it is, you either have to take out the exploded plug and swap it with a new one, and then just, you're fine and dandy. Or, if it's a new one, you just flip the breaker back up. That's it. That's how it goes. The new ones are just a breaker flip, and then it just works. Some people get a bit clever with this because power and electricity are handled by multiple breaker switches. So they have literally certain things turned off completely because they don't need it, so they're saving up on electricity if they have to pay for electricity separately. Because what's the point in having electricity in, for example, a sauna if you're not using it? Problem is, some places require you to have these enabled anyways to keep a minimum heat and electricity flowing, because those electrical systems are tied to the heating system. That's how they get you. That's a fun little tidbit. But yeah, I would like to see more surge protectors and grounding done to natively combat any kind of electrical issues. And that's what most extension cords and companies do anyways. They don't want you to just direct plug yourself into a wall socket. They want you to grab an extension cord that is surge protected and grounded, plug it in, and then put your stuff in it. And never run more than 2. If you have a wall socket that has 2 outlets, you can have 2 extension cords. Do not put an extension cord on an extension cord. That's stupid. You're asking for issues. Like, genuinely, don't fucking do that. I know some of you think it's a meme, and it's funny having a cable going from cable to cable to cable, and then somebody plugs the last one into another extension cord. Don't fucking do that. That's actually stupid. You're genuinely stupid at that point. Good grief. I know people who would actually do that, and it's really upsetting me. Sometimes there are places where they require you to have that cable reel thing. So they have like a big extension cord reel, and then you just reel it forward as much as you can, and then plug stuff into it. Those generally have only 4 outlets, and they're literally protected by a massive surge. Basically. Let's see. Is the dingus around yet? Dee-doo-doo. Ooh. Some of my buddies are in Haunting Ground. Hell yeah, I'm happy for them. There's Staff Buddy. That's great. I don't see Rumi yet. Oh, Rusty's on. Hey, that's nice. I'm glad to see them as well. I'm just looking through my friends list. There's a lot of friends who I see online that I haven't seen in a while, and whenever I see them on like early, I'm happy for them. I'm happy to see that they're still around. Just seeing the name pop up, basically. There was somebody else who I was going to look. Wait a second. This means, is he on? Oh wait, no, he's at work. Yeah. It's not his break yet. What about my other buddy who should be on break right now? Is he on? No, he's not on at the moment. I think he's just having a great time with his buddies IRL. Good for them. Oh yeah. God, I want to speak about this topic when Rumi is here because it's actually a fun topic for both of us to speak about, and something that will make both of us just really happy. Genuinely. But I gotta wait until he actually is, jumps on. I don't know where we could go. There's so many worlds out there. But depending on where he wants to go, I'll take him to different places, or if he has places that he wants to check out, we'll go check them out. Because that world that I want to grab him to is really nice. But I don't know if I could do that during, a stream. Although it would be really cool. Good grief. Okay. I'm going to talk about this with Rumi as well, but I just noticed something really funny. Hold up. Alright. So, if anyone here is a drinker of energy drinks, it doesn't matter what energy drink it is, but specifically let's go with Monster this time because that's the perfect example I can use right now. I'm an avid consumer of Monster products. I've been consuming them for many years, many different ones. From the regular Monster to the Monarchs, the juiced monsters, to the Java monsters, to the Rehabs, Nitros, what else is there? There are other weird mixes like the Dragon Ice Teas, Cuba Libre, their energy shots. There's so many, the punches. You have Pipeline Punch, Pacific Punch, for example. You got the lemonades, like the Aussie lemonade, for example. You have the Ultras, which is the sugar-free ones that people fucking love, like Ultra Rosa and Ultra Violet and a few others. There's quite a few different flavors. Quite a few of them. I've noticed that sometimes when you buy a can, if you look at the top of it, you will see that the little, what do you call it? The cans, the cord, the thingy that you use to snap. What is it called? I forgot the name in English. It has escaped me for now. The bottle, regardless, the can opener. The little fucking tab. The can tab. Let's call it a tab. Yeah, it's a tab. It's a fucking tab. The fucking can tab, sometimes it is the regular, aluminum one, which, is open and you can just easily just turn it around, put the straw through it, and then just drink. Fun fact, that's what it's meant for. Yeah, that regular tap that you have in almost any can that you just has a little hole in it? That's for a straw. That's a fun little fact. Sometimes, these cans, specifically the regular Monster, comes with a black tab. A solid black tab. Now, I don't know if this is just a weird observation. I will have to ask Rumi, because Rumi also drinks energy drinks and whatnot. The black tab ones are filled to the brim. Almost always way to the brim. They have more in them than regular tab ones. And the amount varies. Since I already have this here, so if we would let's draw 2 cans of the same size. Yeah, that's my basic depiction of this. If this is the black tab and this is the R tab, the black tab would be filled like right here. Literally, if you open it, the tab immediately hits the liquid. The regular tab is filled around here, so when you open it, the tab does not hit it. That is my observation that I've noticed. And it's happened twice now, because I had 2 cans, one yesterday and one today, and both of these black tabs were filled to the absolute brim, to the point where when you open it, it will just instantly almost like spew everywhere. Regular tabs never do that. They don't have as much in them. I have noticed this. This is a weird observation. I don't know why it's that way. I genuinely don't know. But that's the observation I have made, and it confuses me. Baffles me even. Oh, excuse me. Rumi. I don't know where he is. Rumi. Don't know how long it's gonna take him for him to munch everything. Maybe he's fallen asleep, and that will be funny as all hell. But that is the observation that I made with energy drinks, and I don't know how that keeps happening. Well, he did say it's gonna take him a while, so that's fine. But even then, like, Yeebus. Let's go hang around at the... I mean, I guess we could hang around in the forest area. Or the ruins, rather. Let's hang around here for now. A bit of a different spot, so we can keep yapping. A lot of the times when you, like, look at random things and you start thinking about it, you start noticing weird patterns and whatnot. Soft drinks, candies, food, card packs and whatnot. There's always a pattern. That is the human pattern recognition, by the way, kicking in, basically, where you're like, oh, hey, I see, it's like this. But no, genuinely, there is very often a pattern that you can recognize with drinks specifically. That's the easiest one I can use as an example because I don't really like eating that much. I used to like munching on candies and snacks, but I found out that they just kind of make me just feel bleh. I didn't enjoy them as much. It's annoying just... They cost a lot. And then I realized, hey, it's easier to just open like a little soda or juice or tea, water, anything, and just drink that, and you'll be like, this feels good. Especially when, if it's a hot day, for example, you don't really want to eat that much when it's a hot day, because when you eat, you feel like to your stomach, you know, you want to throw up. But if you like ice cream, that feels good. Yeah, that ice cream feels good during a hot day because it cools you down. But liquids, no matter what time of year it is, no matter what time of day it is, no matter what day it is even, what month, time, day, year, whatever the hell, drinks are always good. Juice, coffee, tea, water, soda, anything. It will always feel good. And you can find anything that fits you. And it's genuinely healthier than just, you know, eating. Liquid is easy to remove from your body. But all the other crap that comes from eating things, that's not that easy. Especially nowadays when people are a bit more lazy. I don't know why I'm ranting about health things. Why am I talking about that? That's weird. Oh yeah, because Rumi ain't here. That's why. Rumi! Rumi! I'm gonna keep going. Maybe he'll appear. Yeah. Like, I genuinely noticed that drinks were the better alternative, and they all have something funny going for them. The easiest method of noticing if something has like more or less fluid in it is when you pick it up. If you pick it up and you look at the bottom, tap it like once, just go like pink to the bottom. Wow. Well, that's one way to get my fucking overlay up. If you hit it at the bottom and you hear a specific high ping, that means there's usually either more pressure or liquid in it. Like, it's basically to the brim at that point. But if you hear this low boom, then it has less contents in it. It varies based on how hard you hit it, of course, so this could be all just, not actual fact. It could just be mere chance. I have at him because that was funny. So take that with a grain of salt. Now, what else? What could be something you talk about without excluding Rumi, basically? That is my personal observation. Oh yeah, War Thunder. Let's talk about War Thunder for a bit. Yeah, I know. Dudes playing War Thunder. Ha ha. Point at the fool and laugh. Yeah, I play War Thunder. Especially high tiers. This is an observation that I made, and I spoke with a couple of my other buddies who play War Thunder as well. We found out that people who play in general specific tiers do not understand how the game is as a whole, because they do not progress past certain tiers or don't want to play certain tiers. I get the fact that, for example, I want to play modern stuff. I want to play them because I want to play with modern gear. I don't want to, stick to the old World War I, World War II, early fucking tanks and stuff and planes, and it's kind of just boring. I don't want to do that. I want to play with new things. I want to have the new funny, like, helicopters. I want to play with those. I want to have fun with them. I realized that playing high tier, a lot of the people who play there are people who bought a pack to get up there. I get it. It's a slog. I get it, but that's why you play nations that aren't as big of a slog to get there. Yeah, I get the answer. I get the whole thing as well. Like, why should I play this nation if I want to play this nation? Genuinely, so you get a better understanding and also just, faster grind. But technically, you would get a faster grind playing the nation that you want from the get-go. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, the argument is there. I understand it. But it would be best to play from the beginning and progress slowly up there instead of buying a pack to immediately be up there, because you don't have the gear or the knowledge to play up there. You can do good. Yeah, you can learn up there, especially when you're using the premiums and stuff. Yeah, you can learn it. Huh, that's weird. The camera sees a purple one. I don't see a purple one behind me. And, I noticed that high-tier players actually don't know how to play. They genuinely don't. They like to yell at people who just basically bought a pack that they're like garbage players and stuff. But a lot of the high-tier players actually don't know how to play themselves. They don't. I noticed this because they lack communication skills. A lot of them don't have proper lineups. They don't know how to respond to situations either. They don't pay attention at all. They're just there like, haha, my Abrams, or something like that. And it gets infuriating. And when they go back to playing lower tiers, they suck, because they rely on the modern tier stuff to be able to play, for example, stabilizers. So when they play low tier stuff, they don't have stabilizers. They don't know how to play without those. So their aim sucks. Genuinely. Kick it. It's funny. I've noticed that. The Rumi is on the way. If you're being a bitch, that sounds about right. I'll now do this. And do this. Do like that. Do like this. Do like that. Like this. Like that. Like this, like that. That's a fucking Jet Set Radio thing. Mask, lens, visibility, let's make you solid. There you go. It's easy to notice you now. Now you're up there. I don't know why they put it like that in the first place. But yeah, it's really freaking funny. And low tier players, they have the most fun. Zoom. Let's see how much of a bitch is their internet and VR. My body has moved in a weird way. What the fuck? That's not where my body is. What the fuck? There we go. Now it's in the right spot. They're busy doing things. I know, but they're busy. You know, I like handling the camera as a physical object. I like that a lot. It's funnier to me to handle something as a physical thing instead of, you know, having it like float around with the flying mode. I physically like grabbing it and just turning it into tilting it and then just looking at the feed. I don't know why. I like that. It's funny. For some reason, especially when you can just grab it. Hello. What the fuck? Bro, let's just head just. Hello there.
Backroom's kinda cool.
Damn, I didn't know we had a backrooms entrance here.
Yeah, we do. It's like right here.
Oh. Apparently we do. Damn. That's nice.
That's how you know,
Hell yeah.
That's nice.
That's nice, dear. Could you imagine we start talking like that? That's nice, dear.
That's nice, dear. That's when I say to people to like just kind of mildly rage bait them because people don't like being talked to in that kind of way, and it's very amusing.
Yeah, it is. It's really amusing.
And then you get that one person that's like, "Oh, keep doing that." I'm like, "No, okay, I'm backing the fuck off."
Yeah, keep doing it. Only if you're nice, dearie. Yeah.
Alright, what are we doing today?
Okay. Yapping and shit and whatnot,
Know,
and do anything.
and shit? Okay.
Yeah, we could just general chill. You know, the same shit as usual. However, I do have a couple questions. Have you noticed the strengths phenomena? You drink energy drinks, right?
Yeah.
You know when you buy like monster cans and stuff, have you ever noticed that the little like the can tab at the top is different colors sometimes?
Yes.
Like the black one is completely solid and the normal one is it has a hole in it. Have you noticed that the black tab ones are more full than the regular tab ones?
Can't say I've noticed it, but interesting theory.
I've noticed that myself. I bought multiple monsters this week. I opened 2 of them that had a black tab.
That sounds
They were
great for your
filled
health.
to the fucking brim. Like the tab actually touches the liquid. Normally it doesn't.
God damn.
And it's only happened with the black tab ones. I'm not sure if it's actually just me going insane or if that's an actual thing.
I mean, it could just be effect of maybe the. So you're talking about like the original monsters, right? The black ones.
Yeah.
The original monster. Damn, I wouldn't have noticed as much. They're not really the ones that I drink. I go for Dark Ruby Fantasy.
That's fair, because I also drink like the other stuff, like for example, Pacific Punch and Aussie Lemonade, and those I don't think have that black tab. I don't think. I think the only one that
I have
does.
noticed with white monsters, I've always found were more full than others.
They generally are because they have more. They have more to spend on them, basically.
Yeah.
The only other ones that have a different color
Also,
tab are
Dark
the Killer
Ruby
Brew.
Fantasy, my beloved, you cannot get that out of me. I love Dark Ruby Fantasy.
Yeah, Killer Brew, Dragon Iced Tea, and Koopa Libre have different color tabs. I am not sure about Rehab.
Did you say Dragon Iced Tea?
Yes,
Yo, give me that shit.
I have multiple of them. There's different flavors.
Give me it.
Get over there.
I want Dragon Iced Tea.
They're good.
I'm on my way.
Yep. The Koopa Libre is my favorite, though. It used to be normal Rehab, but I like the Koopa Libre the most. But yeah,
Have
generally.
you tried the latest Steam VR update?
For
the beta branch?
No, I don't think I'm on the beta branch. Hold on, let me check if I am.
It is. Let me just say one thing. It is crispy.
Let's see,
I
Steam
don't know what they've
VR.
been feeding, like, the Steam VR developers, but each update over the past couple of weeks has fixed, like, pretty much every single issue that I've had.
I might swap to that and see if it also helps me a tiny bit out. Maybe it can help out with the Steam VR, my fucking radiation stuff. Maybe.
So, here's the funny thing. In this exact office, on an older update of Steam VR, I used to not really get above 32 frames.
Okay.
Basically now, with this newest Steam VR update that I've been using, I have not changed my graphics card, I have changed nothing about my computer, this is solely Steam VR based. I'm now on almost 70 FPS.
I'm guessing they
And that is not
optimized.
even on the Unity 6.
They must have optimized the Steam VR overlay and everything.
It did.
There's
The
something in
dashboard
there.
no longer kills you when you open it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I used to lag hard opening that, but now I can just seamlessly switch to it.
I know what it is.
And nothing happens.
I know what it is. It's, you used to, back in the day, before this update, basically, that you were on, basically, on the Steam branch, it is, you had to lower the overlay resolution massively, because for some reason that is using more memory allocated to it than it's supposed to, at higher resolutions, and even at lower resolutions.
Upwards of 8.5 gigabytes is what just the Steam VR dashboard used to take.
Yes. So now, if you're using the beta branch, which I should probably swap to in that case to see if that helps me out, it might actually resolve a lot more issues. However, I don't know if it's going to fix the DisplayPort training methods and stuff and actually help me out with my nice little glitter vision when I'm looking at the ceiling.
Glitter vision is caused by the cables.
I know. But the
That's not
DisplayPort
corrupted,
training,
it's gonna do anything for
the
it.
DisplayPort training can alleviate some of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is, if
I'm
you start
really
noticing it a
unfamiliar
little
with
bit,
development
swap it
dates.
from automatic to either A or B, and see if that helps. Usually B mode is for some reason the one that removes it almost completely for a lot of people.
But like I've also noticed as well that it no longer hurts my computer as much to be in VR. So I feel like they're optimizing Steam VR greatly for the release of the Steam Frame. Because
Yes.
it's a standalone headset.
Yes, and also
so if
because
I go and look at my system performance
they
now,
didn't have... When was the last time Steam released a new headset?
It was the Valve Index.
Yeah, and how long was that ago?
2019.
They haven't had a reason to optimize Steam VR now for a while because everybody had to have basically a monster PC in order to run it.
Okay, well apparently my GPU is doing fuck all, but that's wrong. Obviously my overlay is not on that. Make sure I put out that. That's whatever.
Yeah, alright. I'll have
But
to
just
swap
like
the
the
bit once
last
it's over.
time that I looked at it, I'm guessing they probably updated it and broken something. My GPU was only sitting on around 60 degrees, and I'm running this in 2.5K per eye.
Yeah. I'm running
Actually, no,
at...
2.7 per eye.
Let's see, Steam settings, video. I'm running at 2016 by 2240.
Oh, also, one of my good friends was wondering if they might be able to join in for these streams, just the talking ones.
Sure, why not? I don't mind that.
But, give her a minute. Give her a message saying she can join if she wants to.
Yeah, go right ahead. As long as we're talking about random like shenanigans, like anime shows and games and music and whatnot, which we honestly should, and we should probably just, you know, go to a nice place for that. I'm just always here because this is a good place to just meet up.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we could always do the stupid thing and go to the tier list world.
We could go there, and I'll take you. If we have, if you have energy, I will take you to that arcade afterwards. I don't know if we wanna do that during the B-side thing because oh my god, that arcade is fucking loud. And also, I don't know how if the dude wants it to be streamed.
That's fair.
Yeah. On top of
We can
that,
probably
it's
go if we're not streaming.
yeah, we can
afterwards
go.
or something.
Yeah, we can go afterwards. I'll actually show it to you because it's. I want to test that as well with my fucking hands as well.
I mean, it's not like, you know, we're held down by anything. It's not like we're only friends during streams like some people.
Yeah, we're friends at all times, and that's how it's supposed to be. The only reason why we're doing this is because you want to basically get back into the business of things, and also you want to relax at the same time, and we don't... I want to do something different than the stuff that I'm constantly doing because I'm starting to feel like it's like an obligation.
Oh, I just hit 70 FPS.
Oh my god.
Dang, this is so smooth. This could almost be reality. It's like when I look over there at that one stupid poster, my frames just go.
I wonder why. Also, that's not a poster.
Well, the video player with all the posters there. For whatever reason, if I'm looking at you, 70 FPS.
I
Over
don't.
here, no, yep, that drops to 40. I don't know why.
Hold on. Let's actually investigate that. Why is that?
Oh, found it.
What is it?
The reflective table.
Oh, it's that? Seriously?
It's using an old Unity source, like the old Unity reflection engine.
Huh.
The very, very brutal one that people used to make water shaders out of. You would load it to a world and hit like 15 FPS for 3 seconds while it compiles.
Okay, so that affects you for the most part. It doesn't really affect me at all.
No.
Because I have my settings optimized in a weird way. Also, speaking of like video players, I still love the fact that that thing is not a video player. But it plays videos. Yeah. It's not an actual video player.
Oh, it's just a media loop.
Yeah. And this works. It's built into the world.
Huh.
And I love it because it's actually from Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE. It's from a JRPG game. It's on the Switch. It's on the Switch and Wii U. You might actually enjoy it. It has good looking dudes. And the
Now that you
gameplay,
said that.
gameplay is similar to Fire Emblem and Persona, basically.
I do like Persona.
Yeah.
Specifically Persona 5. That was fun.
Yeah, Tokyo Mirror Sessions is insanely interesting looking. I'm trying to see if I can actually get it to work with my Wii U emulator because I have that and not a Switch emulator because I don't think the Switch emulators are running correctly yet.
Switching not running correctly. This is not defined.
Yeah. The Wii U emulator that I
Right,
have...
Jinx.
yeah, they were actually... Yeah, Ryujinx. Yeah, that's one.
You didn't hear that from me. Nintendo is a perfectly good company. You should not pirate their things.
The funniest thing is, it's not pirating technically, because you cannot put your own, you cannot pirate games onto it. You must have your own thing that you put into it physically. That's how they skirt it, by the way.
You must have your own... Yeah, you're supposed to run your own games off of it, but also,
Also, emulating, the emulator itself is not illegal, as long as they literally state you must supply your own Wii U code for it to work, or like Switch code. So you're using your console's own BIOS and whatnot into it. You're basically doing Elgato. Basically.
Damn, I wanted to drink.
There you go.
Don't drop it.
The Amrita shower.
I've already dropped too many things over the past 2 days.
Careful. Orange. I like how slow it flies.
What?
Yeah, when you throw it.
Oh, yeah, it's very floaty.
Yeah, but when some people throw it, it just floats like real fast. It's like... I don't know why.
It's like almost weightless.
It's so funny. I had Barber joining me and he was throwing stuff. It went so slow. Then I threw stuff. It went like rocket.
One thing I've always thought was like kind of funny, if you're watching, say, a movie or something, and they're portraying, take Ready Player One for example, they're portraying like the feeling of like having mass and having weight in virtual avatars. I will never not find that absolutely hilarious because in VR chat, the only thing that like you have weight is your headset, your full body trackers, and your controls.
Yes.
Everything else is entirely virtual. Like if I want to push like a rock, first of all, I don't even think there's a script for that, but it normally you just shove it.
Yeah, let's just go.
There's no weight.
There is no weight. The only time there could be weight is if it's simulated with colliders and collision systems where you physically have to slow yourself down on purpose to push it. Basically, if you go too fast, your body just gets stuck on the outside. It's like walking into a solid object. And then you have that out-of-body
I
experience.
just always think it's really funny.
Yeah, it is, because you cannot simulate weight in VR
this is-
yet.
There's this one distinct scene in Ready Player One where H is loading into the Iron Giant and is like pulling something apart with it and like struggling with it, and I'm like, you can't simulate weight like that. It would be a quick thing of whoop.
Yeah.
In actual VR.
Yeah, if you're using a
and
secondary...
Yeah, like, that's, like, way in the future could
Yeah,
be, but...
Yeah, if you're using, like, in current times, if you're piloting, like, a mech in VR, like, you actually have the controls in front of you, you can simulate that the mech is having problems, but you're not. You're literally just going like this. This is how you're going. Meanwhile, the mech is, like... and struggling because your hands are clipping like crazy.
And as much as I love Ready Player One, genuinely, that's one of my favorite films. The amount of, like, VR inconsistencies that movie has is kind of atrocious.
Yep.
You've got, like, these fancy, like, feedback gloves. How are the gloves tracking? It never elaborates on that. And also the fact that so much of the time, like, one of the things that bothers me the most is when the players will run into each other and they fall over. How the fuck does that work?
If it's the future, like, let's say, like, 100 years from now, I would say it's like a pulse technology, where basically, when the contact happens, you have the inbuilt systems, and they basically activate a pulse charge on your body to throw you back, but that would cause you major problem IRL.
That would cause so much problems IRL.
Yeah.
Like, there's no knockback in VR, unless, you know, you fake it or whatever when you're doing something funny with friends. Like, you know, Sleep, for example, like slapping the shit out of me, I'll fall over because that's funny and it adds to it.
Yeah. It could also be another thing. It could be animations tied to disorientation, so when you actually do that and you jump, it sends you into a state where it launches you, which causes you to feel like you're actually falling, and then it causes the animation of you falling down, because it force rotates you, which is extremely nauseating.
Yeah, there's quite a few things wrong.
Yeah. Ready Player One isn't the best at portraying these, but it works to a point.
And like, it's not a terrible movie by any means.
It's not. It's a funny movie.
Obviously, when he wrote the book, obviously he had no idea what VR technology would be like in this day and age. And probably imagined you would have like knockback simulators and stuff like that. But the only realistic way I can think of doing a knockback thing is if you have like a bungee system.
Yeah.
So like it'll pick up on what's happening in the game and say like someone runs into you, it can pull you backwards to make you fall over.
Yeah.
But even then, that's not portrayed. They just fall over.
Yeah. The only other way I can see this is if we go like to like older stuff that has like VR stuff and whatnot, we can go to like anime, for example, Dot Hack. The way that they're playing VR is they basically have a PlayStation VR strapped to their fucking heads and they're using a controller, but in the game you see that their hands and everything else is moving completely normally, which is really fucking weird. Of course, it's explained at some point that, hey, the player's consciousness is transported in there and their body on the outside is just acting as the input for movement directions and just like actions such as opening doors and whatnot. But still...
It's cheap though when you put it like that.
Yes. But they also explain that the reason why the characters like fly around and get knocked back a lot is just it's animations. It's literally just animations. It's not them actually dealing with it. And the reason why they scream is because it's suddenly shocking. It's disturbing.
I mean, the other like VR one that I've seen from like anime is Sword Art Online, but that's actually explained as their conscience is uploaded.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how they get away with everything is. They're not actually playing, they're just lying in a bed awkwardly.
Yeah, which also is kinda dangerous as all fuck.
Yep, as it
Imagine,
demonstrated.
bro, imagine this. We upload our consciousness to VR chat and the servers go down. Oh shit.
Ah, shit.
Now we're stuck in VR.
I hate it when my brain stays locked in the API, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, you're just waiting there until the servers go back up. You're like, alright, so I'm in this darkness and there's this e-boy trying to flirt with me. Help.
Yeah, I've always found that also VR in like media does not portray VR like IRL especially as someone who's been playing this game for like almost 5 years now.
Yeah.
VR does not get portrayed very nicely in media. There was like most people who have a VR headset and say full body tracking and all that kind of thing. 99% of the time, they're sitting down, going like this, contemplating life.
Yep, they're basically doing Jack Diddley squat. And then you have the basic, the old full body users who just lay down and they just slide all over the place. And they're like, "Oh, I'm such a fat shard."
Like this.
Yeah, and then when you try to interact with them, they just go. "Brr." But the best ones are the ones.
There's a blubber pulling up on my mouth.
Or the even better ones, the ones that just are in full body and their hands are always like this.
I haven't seen them for a while.
I guess they died.
One thing that I've noticed with this like newer generation of VR players, and especially having full body, people are a lot more movie now.
100%.
I have noticed that.
A lot of the people who now have a full body are the ones who have been saving up for it for a while, and also full body has gotten a lot cheaper to get into. People have more options. Back when we started doing VR, your only options for full body were basically you had to get either Slimes, Tundra, or Vive.
Slimes. Basically, so when I first started playing, your only option, funnily enough, was solely Vive trackers. And there were the Vive 2.0 trackers.
Mm-hmm.
You got 3-4 hours of battery life minimum, and then you hopped off VR because your stuff was dead.
Yeah.
And that was that. And then we got the Vive 3.0 trackers. And at the same time as the 3.0 trackers, we also had the Thunder trackers releasing.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Slime VR was being developed and going under active testing. People were getting more excited about that. Terrible launch, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of wait
Not
times,
terrible,
wait list and
but-
stuff. We had the chip shortage, which happened.
At the same time as Slime VR being developed, other companies started catching on to the IMVU VR.
Yeah.
Or inertial measurement unit VRs, like Shiftle, picking it up and making the Horatora series.
Yeah, which.
Genuinely, incredible technology, the Horatoras. They are so cool.
Yeah, but extremely janky tracking at the same time. The original Haratoras were atrocious. But
The original Horatora
they
was
worked.
terrible. The Horatora 2.0, immaculate. The Horatora Wireless, terrible launch, but overall is still pretty good.
yeah, when they updated it finally so that you didn't have the cables that were attached from your knee to your ankle, the wireless became so much better, and you didn't have to have all those dongles and shit.
And you also have the Wireless 2.0 now, which is apparently even better, but they're working on currently updating their software because they know that their software is holding everything back.
Yeah, they updated the software recently. I had the update, and it fixed a lot of the motion drift. I don't have as massive amount of it anymore, even though it wasn't really that massive in the first place, because Rumi can attest to this, I barely had any like that. And when I did have that, that was back when I didn't realize that I had to toggle one thing.
There was a couple of times that I did notice. So obviously, I'm using Thunder trackers. I don't really lose tracking unless I cover them or one of them just randomly decides, hey, I don't really feel like tracking anymore and blasts off to space or whatever.
Yeah, you have the
Usually
backroom
my hip
trackers.
tracker. Yeah. I find these better than the Vive 3.0s in terms of tracking speed.
Yeah.
A lot better. And the battery life is better, but they're really hard to obtain now and also more expensive than 3.0s now. They used to be cheaper. I can attest to that. They used to be cheaper.
But now everything's much more expensive.
But then I was looking at Slime VR for a while. But they're so messy.
They are. Slime is the good entry gate to VR, and you can make immaculate, perfect tracking with it if you know what the hell you're doing, but that requires a lot of manual labor and knowledge about VR to get it to work correctly. A lot of these people who say that, oh hey, their Slime trackers that they sell are the best things ever, they have poured hundreds of hours of research into it, and even then, they're still kinda garbage when compared to just Haratoras, and they just cope. It's just copium from them.
The main issue I have with Slime VR as a whole, now don't get me wrong, I love the technology. Slime VR as a whole is really, really cool, and it's great for people who are just on standalone headsets because you can connect it to standalone headsets
Yeah.
and have, like, you can have your Quest 3 with full body tracking. That's really cool, and genuinely, I love that.
As far as I know, isn't
But it
Slime's
doesn't
fucking
take
software
away
open source?
the issue. Oh yeah, yeah, I think it is. Everything about Slime is open source.
Yeah. That leads to other
The other
problems.
issue I have with slimes is drifting. You get about, some people say you can have like over 2 hours before something drifts, but basically, so if you sit completely still and just have your legs in like an idle position, they don't really drift that much.
Yeah, but they also lock yourself in
Essentially,
there.
after about 30 minutes, regardless of what you're doing, they're going to start drifting and you have to recalibrate.
Yeah, it is the 15 to 30 minutes of inactivity or not enough movement, then it will treat any small movement as large movement, and that's why it starts drifting. Because it thinks that you're moving a lot
And
more.
also, they're just IMUs. They don't track themselves. They have no way of positioning themselves against you.
Yeah, they don't have a gyro or
They're
anything
just
else.
floating in a void that you like have a sight. It's why tundra trackers don't drift out, because they're constantly hitting, like going back and forth for the base stations. They never lose their place in relative space.
Yeah, until they're covered.
Trackers have the magnetic field.
Yeah.
So that they constantly track themselves and they can locate themselves against your belt, which is then paired to your headset. So you get two things of constant back and forth for, random tracking object in the void.
Yeah. Which is
Slimes,
insane
though,
technology.
they only get their assigned space.
Yeah, it's insane technology, and it's really cool to see. Harutora uses IMUs, gyros, and bunch of other shit to get itself to work basically at the same time, which leads itself to being a little bit janky, which is why you see my body sometimes jerk.
Having
But
the
that is
gyro
also
in there
because
is
of this
quite
fucking headset
useful.
and the cable.
I would say IMU, because my trackers have IMUs in them as well, but they also have the base station receivers.
Yeah.
So that they can constantly relocate themselves.
Yeah, it's an extra
Because
measure.
Slime doesn't have that. It's just they start drifting after half an hour, and there's not really a lot you can do about it.
Yeah, that's why you have to
Are they
custom
cheap?
make the slime.
Yes. Are they worth it? Yes.
Yeah, they're definitely worth it because they're a good entry to feeling what it is. It's not like you're paying hundreds of, like, let's say $500 to $600 to get yourself Mokopi,
Don't do that.
which
Those are
can
still
also be
IMU,
over
and they're still
1,000.
not great.
They're not great because they're not meant to be used in VR chat. They're meant to be used with Sony phones for VTubers doing outside stuff.
And they're great for it. I watch a couple of VTubers that use Makobi.
Yeah.
And they're honestly, they're really cool for like tracking your head and your hands and everything like that. But there's also now people who are doing the exact same thing with just Quest controllers now.
Yes.
They just strap them to the back of their hands so that their hands constantly stay tracked via the Quest just looking at them. Somebody just back-ended the software and made it work. I'm like, how did you figure this out?
Yeah, Mokopi is meant to be a portable, full-body unit for VTubers to do IRL streams. For example, there's this one dude who I watch who does renovations, and I've literally watched him completely make an AC and everything else outside, like drill the holes, unpack everything, and put it there, and never lose tracking once. It was amazing.
It is actually really cool.
Yeah, and even when his hand was covered by the AC, it never stopped tracking. It was insane.
Yeah, because first of all, this is genuinely what I really like about Makobi. I was looking into it a little while ago. I think it was for Sleep, because Sleep was looking at getting it.
Yes.
So I was putting a whole lot of research into it because I was bored. Makobi tracks two ways. They are IMU, but can also be camera tracked via a Sony phone or any Android phone, or now they've updated it to iOS phones as well. So if it goes out of view of the camera, it starts relying on IMU tracking. And as soon as you go back into the frame of your phone or whatever, it then retargets everything and puts it back to where you're supposed to be, so you get zero drift. As long as you don't stray too far from your camera for too long. Genuinely, that's a cool technology.
Yeah.
It basically turns your phone into a base station.
Yeah, and it's amazing to work, but it requires you to have a Sony phone for it to work correctly because it is a Sony
anymore.
product. Yeah, but they want you to use the Sony because it is the most trustworthy
They
from
want
that.
to use Sony phones.
Yeah. Sony's phones are not bad, except if you're outside of Japan. If you have a Japanese Sony phone and it's still... Yeah, but if you have the specific Japanese-made ones from Japan that you brought outside and you know how to use it, then it's perfect. The Western-made ones are
Exactly.
cheap replicas, basically. It's really funny. There is differences between regional phones.
Oh yeah, there is, definitely. I'm kind of waiting at this point in time for a new kind of base station technology. Apparently Shiftle is currently working on that, which is kind of cool.
Wouldn't be surprised. We need a universal base station.
That's what they're currently working on. I was reading a development thing from them. They are currently, this is what Shiftle has been up to, and I think it's really, really, really cool. They are currently working on a universal base and eye tracker for any headset, which I think that's really, really cool in my opinion.
Yes.
And that will have a selection of about 15 of the most well-known headsets, including the Valve Index and Vive products.
Yes, because the only ones that use headsets are Index, Vive, and then Oculus Rift. Nothing else uses base stations.
They've already made their universal index controllers, which
The
can be used
the Flip VR.
on any headset. Yeah. No, the other ones.
Oh, they had another
They
one
made
as well?
ones that look exactly like the
Oh,
Valve
yeah.
controllers, They just lack the capacitive touch controllers.
Yeah, now I
They
remember
don't
what you're
have
talking about.
finger
Yeah.
tracking. But they compare to a Quest, they compare to the Horatora 8KX, and they can also be used with base stations. They have Steam VR tracking.
Yeah, which is great.
But
Universal
they're only available
controllers.
inside of Japan currently.
Currently, yes. Only way to get them is by having somebody ship them out from Japan to you.
Yep.
It's a relay company,
That's
basically.
just the way that it is.
Yeah.
And they are also looking at making a universal base station. And that will give you the ability to slap on a new faceplate to your non-base station track headset and have base station tracking. Which, go Shiftle, like that's cool.
Yeah, it's really helpful for everybody out there because then you won't have to worry about ever again buying specific controllers for your specific headsets. Because holy fuck is it annoying that you're limited to a selection of specific controllers depending on your fucking headsets.
This is by far the coolest part that I was reading about it on a blog post. The coolest part about their new universal base station that they're looking at making, it can have backwards compatibility all the way to base station 1. The original base station by Vive. So
Nice.
your old HTC Vive that you have will work with it. Everything up to your Valve Index, your Vive Pro 2s, your big screen Beyonds, they work with it, and it will be half the price, basically, of a regular base station.
Nice. That's really good. Oh, there's a lot of gunk on this.
This is all hypothetical. That's just what they were talking about. Yeah, I had to translate the website from Japanese to English, so there might be some inconsistencies.
Yeah,
It's
and
really cool what they are currently working on.
it's basically the same thing as what their Megane Superlight headset was supposed to be, which they had to dial it back because they genuinely couldn't do the original version of it.
No.
They researched it a lot, they did a lot of R&D, they tried to actually make it. They had a version of it that they did, but it cost way too much to make and it was way too inconsistent to work properly, so they made the Megane Superlight 8KX, whatever the fuck it is now. Which has a weird name, it genuinely just weird-ass long name.
They dropped it from 8K to 4K, and then made it a flip-up holo style headset.
Yeah, it's an NVG goggle.
Really, really cool.
Yeah, it's NVGs. Bravo 6 going VR.
But I would have to say that in terms of VR companies actually doing stuff, so Meta is no longer in the game. They don't make accessories.
They have been pushed out.
What people want is accessories.
Yeah.
And so we've now got EOZ. If you don't know who EOZ is, they sell the Hunter trackers that Hunter Labs makes. They make really cool foot straps and other things like that. they make full body accessories. They are currently working with a Japanese country to make a full face and eye tracker for any headset.
Hold on. Did you just say they're working with the Japanese country?
Yes. Sorry, Japanese company. I meant to say company. They're currently working with a camera company from Japan who makes micro cameras, and so they're planning on delivering a 120 FPS full face and eye tracker.
That is
Running
gonna
at
go
4K.
crazy with the fucking frame.
The Steam frame, yes.
Yeah, I had to
It is
fucking rev the
abs-
motor for a
so
bit.
they built a prototype for it to work on the Quest 3 because Quest 3 is the most mainstream widely
Currently.
headset at the moment.
Yeah.
But they ran into some issues with supporting software and stuff like that, and so they pulled back on it a little bit, and they instead were focusing on their full VR gloves, which are coming out, and they are also really cool and a lot cheaper than other
VR gloves. Yeah, the one that has the weird thumbstick on the side of your main finger.
Yeah, these ones will be built around index emulation. So basically, you use them like index controllers, but they will
Yes.
have full-scale finger tracking and everything like that. Just while Sleep's like this, I'll do this, okay? They'll have full-scale finger tracking, everything like that, but based on where your thumbs are is how you use the joysticks.
Nice.
So you can be holding your hand, say like this, for example, and have your thumb basically where the joystick is, and if you move your thumb around, your character moves with it.
Yeah, that will bring some issues, however. But I guess
Yeah,
it depends.
it's
You have to do a
so
specific motion to
complicated.
keep it stuck.
Yeah, it's all going to be gesture and hand based, like how you open your menus, and they will be also integrated with whatever, if your headset has hand tracking, it can use that and then pair that to your menus and how you move.
Yeah.
And since VRChat already has a system in place for hand tracking on standalone headsets and stuff like that, it's not that tricky to do. They just have to use that because it's an open SDK.
Yeah.
So EOZ is making those. They're making quite cool developments. Not as much as Shiftle. Shiftel's just kind of going all out at the moment for
Yeah.
random accessories because they listen to their community.
That, and they also create stuff
I'm
for
sorry.
solving issues that are specific. For example, the Mew Talk is literally meant for the people who live in Japan in those apartments that you literally have paper-thin walls.
Yeah.
Yes, it's stupid to
They
have that
create
muzzle on
very
your
niche
face, but it is a
devices.
reason why it exists.
Yeah, they make some odd accessories, but I also can't frown at them for actually trying because other companies are they're just not making accessories. Vive's out of the market now, aside from the Vive 3.0. Their headsets are garbage. Don't even bother anymore.
Yeah, and also these, solving the problems that aren't issues yet in the Western side, but will be in the future is a good thing because at least we'll have it already pre-made. We have documentation that it exists and how it worked.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be afraid to actually do these things. It's actually genuinely nice to be able to solve something that doesn't exist yet, but could exist. That is how you make, future-proof stuff.
Well, we also have the current problem now of everything's going standalone, but a lot of people are not going standalone.
Yeah, because people don't want to do that,
There is
because they don't want to rely on just
to-
a single company.
According to the recent the recent Steam statistic, there is still a wide margin of players playing Wired on Vive Pros, Vive Pro 2s, the Valve Index, everything like that. They're still playing with a tether. They still require base stations. A lot of people are using, obviously, Vive trackers. They're tracked via base stations. Guess what just went out of production? Also base stations.
Yeah.
They're getting harder and harder to obtain, and these things, they will just break on a whim. I've had to replace one of my before. That shit sent me back $400.
Yeah.
It was really expensive.
Yeah. The good news is, Valve has helped out a lot of people to self-fix these base stations. They literally instruct you how to fix them properly. The problem is finding the parts, because those can be either easy or hard to get depending on the country that you're at. Some countries you can't get them because you had to order them from abroad, and they have very strict regulations on what electrical products can be gotten. If I remember correctly, Australia is one of these places.
My country as well.
Yeah, if you live in, for
Basically,
example,
over here,
Taiwan,
if the
Hong
base
Kong, or whatever the hell,
station
you have an
itself,
easy
can
time to
buy
get them.
one.
Yeah. But the good news is, even though the base stations have went out of basically productions, Valve still has a shit ton of them stockpiled away. Because they don't just break immediately unless you're stupid.
Both Vive and Valve have stocks of them for if you want to do like an RMA or something like that, same as the controllers, because people still buy the controllers.
Mhm.
The controllers are still the best.
They
in the
just don't
market,
sell them as a
sadly,
pack
which is
anymore.
Really infuriating. The only place you can really get them now is eBay and Amazon. Amazon still has them, but in my country they will set you back $1,200.
Yeah, Valve sells them separately as the left and right control. They don't sell them as a pack anymore because they literally... There's no reason to sell it as that, because they know for a fact people scalp them.
Oh no! They don't sell them anymore.
Oh.
You can only get them via request.
Interesting, because I bought mine.
You have to request them now. And so they will look at your case, like if you go to Steam support and say like, oh yeah, my controller broke and did this and this. You can get a replacement. I was looking into it, that was going to cost me about $600 to replace my controller, so instead I just pulled it to bits following the iFixit tutorial and fixed it somehow.
Yeah, iFixit helps out a lot.
Than ever, aside from the fact my touchpad doesn't work.
Yeah, and also Steam openly
my
supports
touchpad
iFixit.
Yes, they are a verified partner.
Yes.
iFixit. When the Steam frame comes out, iFixit's partnering with them again to give you a whole range of parts for self-repairing.
Yes.
Thank you, Valve, by the way.
It is
for
also
being a
how
company.
Valve skirts one of the regulations in Europe, which is the right to self-repair. Valve itself doesn't basically support or supply you with the tutorials. They forward you to the company that they are partnered with who will support that, because that company is specifically made for fixing things and helping you fix them.
I like that. Genuinely one of the best companies.
Yeah, it is a kind of a... It's a grey line skirt, but it's a good thing nonetheless, and it's based. Because why would Valve themselves support all of these when they can have another company that they trust to do it for them? And if Valve actually supports them, then that means it's a good company.
A lot of companies, like electronics companies, support them. And the best thing about iFixit is even if they don't have like an active partnership, they still supply tutorials for fixing things. Like, say, for example, your Quest 3 breaks. They have full tutorials on how to fix everything Quest 3 related.
Yeah, and if they don't have a tutorial for something that you need to fix, you can tell them what your problem is.
Request it.
Yeah, you can request it. You can literally request it, and they might even be like, oh, hey, we don't have anything that we can do to fix it because we don't know what the hell that is. Could you send your thing here?
Yes, they actually do that. Basically, any piece of, like, kind of mainline tech, there'll be the odd thing here and there, like, I couldn't find a way to fix my Nintendo Switch. They didn't have a tutorial for it. And so I messaged them, just through their little chat bot. I'm like, hey, do you guys have a tutorial regarding how to fix a screen on a Nintendo Switch that seems to be disconnecting every now and again? I got a message back 2 hours later saying, ooh, no we don't, but we did find this on YouTube and they just sent me the link to it.
Yeah, that is a thing that actually happens.
Brilliant
And
company.
the funniest thing is the Switch screen flickering and turning itself on and off is the same thing that is happening with the Steam Decks. It is literally just, you have to open it and just put a singular cable, like unplug it and put it back in, and it will reboot it. Very often that is literally the case. There was for example, Valve refused to fix one person's Steam Deck after getting it sent in, because they found out the dude had done something more to it than was basically allowed, so they sent it back and said, no, we can't fix this. Because the dude didn't disclose the fact that he had modified it massively.
Which, honestly, that is completely fair to Valve. It does say in their terms and conditions that you shouldn't be modifying your Steam Deck, especially not with, like, custom parts. They don't care if you change the OS on it. They are fully open about that. They don't care if you change your operating system or like software, anything like that. When it comes to hardware, and if you have changed something in there that broke, they are not going to fix that for you.
Yes.
Because that is your own problem and your own fault.
Yeah, and if you have a custom firmware or OS on it and that causes the screen to have issues, they will either reboot it to the basic version of itself and basically tell you, you're a dickhead, or they will just outright state, it's not our problem.
Yeah, pretty much as long as you're truthful as well. Like, when I was chatting to Steam about my issues that I have with my controllers, which I actually have a really funny story about that. I'll go on a little thing about that. So I was having an issue with my controllers on my Vive Pro 2, and Fleek remembers this. They would constantly disconnect. They wouldn't stay paired, they would just randomly...
Yeah, like this.
They would still stay paired, but they wouldn't track. They would do nothing.
Yeah, excuse me.
And I would have to power cycle my entire headset to get them working, which was a pain in the ass. So I was talking to Steam VR, Steam support about it, and the guy that I got was absolutely incredible. He was talking me through every single troubleshooting step on how to try and get them working. And eventually he was like, oh, go back to your Vive Pro 1. We can see here in your log that you had a Vive Pro 1. If you still have that, try it with that and see if you have the same issue. I did. I did not have the same issue. I no longer had a pairing issue. And so he's like, okay, cool. I want you to send me a Vive log from their dashboard to kind of figure out what was happening. I didn't even know that existed.
Nice.
So I sent that to them. He diagnosed it working directly with Vive, apparently. That's how good they are. They will go out to the other company to try and get support. I got the support that they needed, and that was how we found out that my Vive Linkbox 2.0 was actively dying on me for no good reason.
Oh, good grief.
That was how we diagnosed it.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. Jeebus.
Basically, since it was getting a little bit too warm, even though it wasn't actually getting that warm or anything, it was trying to save power by disconnecting things that it thought it was irrelevant, which was either my trackers or my controllers, which is, don't do that.
Yeah, it's a safety thing that they basically did. But
apparently they've since gone ahead and they fixed that in an update, but from what I've seen on Reddit, it didn't actually fix anything, so do with that as you will. Just don't use the Vive Pro 2. Garbage headset. Genuinely tragic headset. It overheats, it's heavy as fuck, and the display is not that good.
Yeah.
Do not buy it. Go get something nicer.
Yeah, get something better than that. If you're using only that headset and not full body trackers and whatnot, okay, yeah, fine, fair enough. Go ahead.
I mean, it's a nice headset because it was one of the first mainstream headsets we got that was a certified 4K VR headset, but it's 4K with Fresnel lenses and audio issues, Linkbox issues, software issues, driver issues, and they never fixed it. There's been so many issues
they
with
fixed it
and since
by
the
discontinuing it.
Well, actually, here's the funny thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I found out much later. So Vive has two versions of the Linkbox 2.0 for the Cosmos Elite in Steam VR tracking form, or for your Vive Pro 2. They released it. It's called the Linkbox 2.1. The Linkbox 2.1 they released because the 2.0 was that garbage and dying on people that they were sending out replacements for the 2.1. They never sold the 2.1. They only ever handed it out.
Okay.
The only place that you could actually get it was in Europe.
Insane.
For some reason.
Yeah.
That was how I found out about it, and so I made a request to them, and I'm like, oh hey, could you possibly send out a 2.1 over here? Because my headset was still under warranty at this point. And they're like, ooh, sorry, no you can't, you're not the original owner of that headset.
Ooh.
And then blocked my email.
Ouchies.
I'm like, ooh, I don't like that very much.
Happens.
Yeah, Vive is they're an interesting company. I've heard other stories as well where people buying their like brand new I think it's the XR Elite was their last flagship headset. People bought that, found out that it does not play nicely with certain graphics cards, specifically anything from the 30 series of Nvidia. Yeah. It does not play nicely with it. Even if you have like a 3080 Ti, good luck trying to get it working. I don't know why it has that issue, but it's whatever. So when they reached out to Vive about it to try and get it fixed, replaced, refunded, whatever, Vive told them to go get new graphics cards instead.
Oh my god, what a garbage thing to do. I hope that person, whoever handled those emails, does not work in customer support ever again.
Like, I remember reading some of the things on Reddit about it, and this person who was running a 3090 God tier graphics card couldn't run his Vive XR at almost half the resolution natively. It would not support it.
Good
So when he
grief.
reached out to Vive about it, he got told to go buy a 7600 XT from AMD instead because it runs better. That is a like $900 graphics card when he had just spent like over $1,000 on a Vive XR Elite.
Wow.
So instead of, actually fixing their issues, they just tell you to replace something in your system. Or they will hand out something country exclusive because they can't be bothered handing it out worldwide. Or
Yeah.
fixing their premium headsets, like the Vive Focus, I think it's the Vive Focus Vision 3 or whatever it's called, the Vision 3. The face and eye tracking on that headset is still garbage. Still broken.
Mate, yeah. Good
They're really
fucking
good at
grief.
just handing out broken stuff and saying have fun, and then not giving any kind of support or anything else. Thanks, Vive.
Yep.
That's my Vive rant over.
Good grief.
The
The
Vive Pro is
techno
still
rant.
absolutely incredible. I love my Vive Pro.
Yeah, I
The
fucking
Vive
loved
Pro
like
is their
Tech
last good
Rant.
headset.
Tech Rant is so funny when you actually get to the point where it's like, how did they handle fixing it? How did they handle doing anything? How does this work? And then you realize, oh hey, banana, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It just doesn't.
Valve
Good
is
grief.
great. Love Valve. Meta has been pretty okay with their RMA system, as far as I'm aware. Like, my partner, for example, she's had to RMA her Quest Pro 2 or 3 times now?
That's 2 or 3 times too much.
Well, it's the Quest Pro, what else can you do?
Yeah, like,
There's
okay,
just
so the
issues like
RMA is handled
controller.
nicely from them, but it still doesn't fix the main core issue of
You
their
shouldn't
fucking
be
stuff
having
being
to RMA
garbage.
this that much.
Yeah.
And like the Quest Pro is cool and all, their controllers, they had so much potential. They're like Megami from Jujutsu Kaisen. Has potential.
Yeah,
Not
but then
quite
kinda
there
just
yet.
flops. And now that the fucking Steam Frame is coming out, Meta's gonna have to kick their game up, but because people don't trust Meta anymore because of their fucking bullshit shit, and also Facebook's fucking garbage where you have to have a Facebook account, they're gonna get their stocks ripped in half.
They're not even, because of the Steam Frame, they're not even looking at doing VR at the moment. They're solely pushing for AR, but nobody's interested in AR.
Yeah, and also
aside
the
from companies.
yeah, and the AR goggle or glasses that they had, a lot of people had their private shit recorded, and that's not good.
Nope, not in the slightest.
Yep.
Okay, I have apparently been locked into the calibration. I can't get out of it. Thank you,
Yeah.
VR chat. Come on. Nope.
How did you end up in that?
Fantastic. I don't know. I just went to recalibrate because I noticed my hip tracker was being funky and
Perfect.
it's not
Fantastic.
working.
Great. Amazing.
Wow. VR chat, you are an amazing indie company. Come on.
You're an amazing disco
They
company.
changed it.
Hmm? What do you mean?
You have to do full trigger activation now. I'm on the beta.
I'm on the beta. Wait, hold on. Let me
Maybe it
fucking
should be finicky. I don't know.
hold on. So let's calibrate myself real quick like this, just in case, because I want to do that, and then just do this. It's both triggers for me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know it's always been both triggers, but I used to be able to just tap them. But no, I have to do a full dual stage activation now to actually...
Yeah, it is pulling them all the way down.
Yeah, that did not used to be the thing. I used to just be able to go dunk. I didn't have to pull them all the way.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
I used to just be able to tap them and they would do. Like, as long as I pulled them slightly, it was
Oh,
fine.
I'm gonna
and
know
I
that.
pulled them all the way down. That's annoying.
I can still do that. That's your controllers having issues.
Well, no, because they're still doing that. Like, they've still got the...
Yeah, see? This is not all the way in. This is all the way in. When you hear this sound.
Yeah, this is not all the way in.
Yeah.
This is...
Now, I'm gonna do it. You will not hear the sound.
Motherfucker!
Your controller
Why don't you just
sensors.
to do with, like, the Steam VR beta?
Could be.
Yeah, it could be.
That is a definitely
Could
could be.
be failing on dual stage activation.
Yeah. Hold up, I
Yeah,
gotta fucking.
I can't tap anymore. Okay, that's just genuinely infuriating. I've gotten so used to just tapping.
Ta-da!
I actually have to make the audible click. Oh, that's so frustrating. I have to
I've
rewire my fingers.
I've never had a problem with hearing the audible click. It would be bad if I had to use the touch fucking shit now. That would kill me. I hate that.
Might still work somehow. I have destroyed these controllers.
Oh. Why does my middle finger activate my fucking... What the fuck? That's my... Ugh. I don't like that. My middle finger was activated my pointer.
I have torn these controllers to
Hold up.
bits, and they still work.
Since I fucked around with calibrating it like a fucking idiot. Cat of technical issues.
I'm gonna
Fix
go
me.
Find that.
There we go. Now I'm normal again.
No, apparently Poker Park got updated.
Yeah, it did.
Check that out at some point.
Yeah. I mean, we can go tier list if you want to. We can go do that for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it. I know I've got it somewhere.
I'm surprised you don't just type tier list.
Oh yeah, true that I can do that.
Yeah, you can literally just...
Oh no, I found it. There it is.
I will
Oh,
fight
no, I
you.
want to make it a Prince Plus.
Good grief.
Ah, there you go.
Oh wait, hold on. Rumi. Have you seen the new Portal?
New portal? No.
Hold up, let me show this to you. That one.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Go close to it. It actually plays tunes.
Fuck VR chat. Work on your API, not accessories.
Anyways, let's go in.
Work on your networking. How is this a portal?
Here, Ruby, go. How is this a portal? It's fucking funny. Hold on, let me turn this on. Now we can have tunes. Oh my god, that's funny as fuck. I swear, if he didn't figure out how to actually enter that portal, I will lose my shit. That would be funny as fuck. Did you figure out?
What?
You figured the portal out.
Oh, I know how portals work.
I love,
Damn, I triggered it.
bro. I love the fact that that portal is so fucking huge.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Yes, it is. So what are we doing?
Ooh, this would be a good one.
Hmm.
Candy. Oh wait, you're the done.
Oh, you want to do candy?
Yeah, let's do candy. We need something sweet in our lives.
There we go. All right.
So I'm gonna hit my avatar, but I don't trust it, so give me a sec.
Okay.
I got caught out the other day changing into this avatar, and it just spawns
Oh.
nothing on, and I'm like, ah shit. What am I wearing?
Oh my god, that's a huge ass hot dog you got there. Oh my god!
Ah, thank you, thank you.
Oh, yep. It still loads in with basically nothing.
Yep.
Had to make sure. Good grief. Good old tunes by Tubello. Yeah. Oh.
Oh my god.
Anyways, M&M's.
Ah. M&M's are really good.
It's the milk chocolate
But
one
they're also
specifically.
kind of basic at the same time. I prefer the dark chocolate ones.
I don't like M&M's in the first place. I have never really liked M&M's. I think it's just the fact that I don't know. I think I had the... Aren't they all like just peanuts in them, or nuts?
I like just the milk chocolate ones or the dark chocolate ones, but honestly, the only time I use them is when I buy them to make a cosmic brownie.
Fair enough. So it's basically just a mid-tier one.
Yeah, they're not terrible.
Yeah, they're just kind of average, as all hell.
Yeah, they're strictly average. Jolly Ranchers.
The hard candy. I've never actually had Jolly Ranchers, but are they generally like actually hard candy?
They are hard candy. I like the Jolly Rancher hard candy with like the liquid in the middle. Those are
Ooh,
really good.
the fucking... What the hell is it? Like chewy sours or something like that. With the liquid filling.
Something like that, yeah. But they're like a hard candy on the outside, but they have like a liquid in the middle.
Yeah, I like those. I like those.
They are actually really good. The straight up hard candy, it's okay. I would also put it in D tier.
Yeah. That sounds about right, yeah.
Oh, I fucking love those things.
I have never had a Reese's peanut butter, but I have seen how many products they have. They have so many products. Holy crap, this company makes so many Reese's products. What the fuck? There's like
I've
60
had
of them.
Peanut butter cups a few times. They are so good, and I don't even like peanut butter that much.
Fun thing also, you can actually genuinely use these peanut butters if you actually melt them again. You can bake shit with them.
Yes.
These are multi-usable ones, and despite me not being a fan of peanut butter, I would still put this in an A tier because it's versatile.
I would definitely go A tier. And also, they're just tasty. I like them.
The double
yeah.
bubble.
No.
You don't like the bubble gum?
No, that stuff is horrendous and tastes like chemicals.
Yeah, I mean that's the basic one, so yeah, it is chemicals. What about some crunches?
Oh, Nestle Crunch.
Ugh.
I haven't had it before, but I'm guessing it's got like Hokey Pokey or honeycomb in there.
Milk chocolate with
Hokey Pokey.
rice? They have little they have little like
Oh,
rice
Rice
grains.
Krispies.
Yeah. And it has 100% real milk chocolate.
It wouldn't be terrible, but also that would just kind of just be like extra crunchy chocolate.
Yeah, I mean it's a basic chocolate, but it's good. It's good basic chocolate. So I would slap it
I would
same
say
place.
here with the M&Ms.
Yeah, exactly. It's basic chocolate.
This is gonna get kind of controversial.
Oh, like what the fuck is runts?
I don't even know what that is.
No artificial
Let me
flavor.
Google
Hold
it.
up.
I don't know what it is.
Runts candy flavor with other natural flavors. What? The fuck does that mean?
Oh, they're one of Willy Wonka's earliest candies.
Oh, so these were
They're just
specialty candies?
Oh, they're those!
Are they like Fruit Loops?
Oh, okay. No, they're like fruit shaped. It's like you got like a fruit shaped banana that tastes like banana.
Oh, God, I know. I don't like those. No.
I don't really like them either.
Luckily, this is like no artificial flavors, but I still do not trust it. I don't trust
I would
it.
put in C.
Yeah, put that in C. That's a specialty product.
Yeah.
Now and later, long-lasting chews. Those are chewy candy.
Oh, I know those. These are really good.
Yeah, I've had multiple like chewy candies, and these genuinely, there used to be so many different brands. Holy shit, 150 milligrams of fucking sugar and stuff.
Tasty, delicious. Honestly, I'd have to slap these in A tier. I love these things.
Same. They're like chewies and stuff. I love them. Bink. Gold!
Yes.
Gold! Haribo Gold Bears, instant gold. Just straight up gold.
I love Haribo gummy bears.
I
They
love
are
them too. Bro,
perfection.
the fucking computer company over here called Gyms, every time you order from them, you get a pack of Haribo Gold Bears. With every purchase.
I'm moving to Finland.
Do it.
Oh, Hershey's.
Hershey's Mr.
Peanut
Good Bar.
chocolate.
I don't like peanut. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm not a huge fan of peanuts in my chocolate.
I would say,
Chocolate with peanuts. I'm gonna slap this in.
yeah. I mean, that's the most, like, since...
Is it like a Milky Bar?
That's a Milky Almond Bar.
Oh, so all it's white milk chocolate with coconut and almond.
My
I
personal
think I'll
thing just...
pass.
That's too much. That's too much for me. No.
I know this is kind of like a controversial opinion. I love coconut and chocolate mixed together. Absolute peak in my opinion.
Bounty bars?
I love Bounty Bars.
Yeah, that's fair.
I adore Bounty Bars.
Yeah, that's fair. Lifesavers.
Oh, lifesavers.
Heart candy. They're the hard lifesaver candies.
Yeah, you suck them. They're really good.
Mhm.
Surprisingly delicious in my opinion.
They
also,
are.
if you put them in fizzy drink, they are really good.
Yeah, that's how you make some custom, like, actual fizzy good drinks. They're really tasty. I would
Yeah,
put them
if
in
you
A,
make,
because they're
like, a
versatile.
lemonade and then put one of like the raspberry lifesavers in there, that is really good.
A tier?
I'd say anything, yeah.
Hell yeah. Gas, what the fuck are you sending me? Good. Original Sprees. Sprees? Spree
Googling them.
candy? I think these are like nerds, considering the packaging. So it must be like hard, like crunchy
No,
candy.
They're not nerds.
No, like kinda like them. That's what I mean. Like that's a close comparison I probably have.
What they are. Classic sweet and tart compressed dextrose candy featuring a crunchy, brightly colored shell and a crumbly core.
So it is kind of like fucking nerds. Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Kinda, yeah. Cherry, orange, green apple, lemon, and grape.
Base
Small round
candy.
hard tablet with tart, crumbly center. So kind of like one of those things where like kind of like gobstoppers.
Yeah, I would say these are like average candies in that case. It's like base.
I would put them in like B or C. Not great, not bad.
Let's put in B for base. It's not bad. It's not pixie sticks.
66!
Yeah, baby.
Okay, well, this one needs no explanation. Let's just go to A.
Dum-dums. You ever had dum-dums?
Dum-dums are so weird. Yes, I've had the dum-dums.
Personally, not too big of a fan.
What's that other lollipop brand called?
Chupa Chups?
Chupa Chups. Chupa Chups was always better. In my
Yeah,
opinion,
Chupa
than
Chups was
Dum-Dums.
always better. Gassy would like to join me.
Huh, I don't know who that is.
Big Tanuki. You know what? They know more about American candy, so we could actually grab them.
Hey, yeah, go ahead, pull them on now. I mean,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
just gonna slap these in the not bad tab.
Yeah. Base. 100 grand, still 30%.
Yes!
Why is it 100 grand?
Oh, I
Still
love these
30%.
things. Genuinely, these things here are so tasty. Because they're like full of like a cookie caramel
Mm-hmm.
with like a crunchy chocolate outer shell.
Yeah. It seems like it has...
Absolute perfection.
What else does it have? Is that like cereal crunch or like rice crunch?
I believe it's
Oh,
either
100
that
grand?
or like.
Yo, I used to fuck with that really heavy when I was younger.
No, so
Yeah.
did I.
Yeah, chewy caramel and... What else does it have, Gas?
Oh, that's just like a generic like cereal crunch. It's this little.
In
like,
that
little,
case, that's
like,
good
rice
as all
cracker.
fuck.
Not rice. Yeah.
There
I
you
see
go.
it probably. For
It's-
almond
I see
joy here. I see
Oh, there it
you
is.
two
I
have
just
a
forget
lack
it.
of love in your life.
Hey. It's too much with the Almond Joy.
You know, it's not. It's just coconut and almonds, you fucking Finnish rat. It's just that.
I don't like almonds in my chocolate.
Speaking of gobstoppers,
Gobstoppers!
they're the everlasting gobstoppers.
I fucking love gobstoppers.
I never had 'em,
Still
so I
to
have no
this day,
opinion.
I love gobstoppers.
Is that like a special one as well because it's everlasting gobstopper, or is that just regular gobstoppers?
No, everlasting wish,
Oh.
that's the normal.
Oh, really?
I never
Everlasting
had it, so I
wish
don't
is
have
the
an
normal.
opinion.
They're not really everlasting, but they do last a good long time. Very tasty.
Are they like the types that you just leave in your mouth and you just kind of suckle on them until they're like the whole taste is gone?
Oh, no,
feel like I
they have flavor all the way through them, so you just suck on them until they disintegrate.
Ah,
I
okay.
think our version of Runts is like the hard candy you used to get out of the quarter machines back in the day. Like it'd be fruit shaped and everything. That's the only thing I can kind of like compare it to.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey.
Skittles!
Yeah, you
If
already
it was
know.
sour
Yeah, well, I'm gonna
Skittles,
taste
that would
that,
be
Rainbow.
S tier.
Yeah, I'm putting them in A
I
because
would
it's
have
not the
put Skittles
sour.
in S tier.
I'll keep them at
Yeah,
A
sour
because it's not the
Skittles are
sour
S tier.
ones.
The sour and the dessert ones are the best, by a long shot.
Bro,
Yes, yes.
once you have the Skittles hot
Hot
tamales,
tamales C tier. No, it's just cinnamon
Ugh.
candy.
I
That's
don't
like
even know what
cheaper.
that is. Oh, it's
So
like cinnamon
let me
candy,
explain
okay.
it. So hot tamales is, you know, ever had a hot cinnamon candy? Like they're usually
Yeah.
red and hard. It's just that, but softer, and then like cost a few dollars less.
yeah,
I don't know anyone in my childhood who'd go out of their way to buy that.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Oh, cream eggs.
Cadbury cream eggs. Not a fan. Not a fan.
F tier. That shit used to make my teeth hurt like a
Very-
motherfucker.
They're very, very sweet. And in
Yeah.
terms of like other Easter eggs that you can get, there's so many better options.
Bro, if it was Kinder, that would be
Mhm.
so much better.
I have an opinion. I never had a Kinder Egg.
Pez,
Oh god.
childhood.
So the candy itself F tier, but the dispenser is S tier. That's
Yeah.
how I feel
Spencer
about it.
absolute S tier, but the candy is so mid.
The candy is mid.
Yeah.
However, fuck
But
you.
You know what?
Dispensers
The
are
thing is that
great.
the dispenser. Hang on, because the dispenser is the whole reason it's an S tier.
Yup.
The candy
yeah.
should be in like
Yeah,
C or D.
Bro, the funniest thing is, you can't talk about Pez without talking about
Whoppers.
Pez dispensers. The original malted
I've
milk
been eating
balls.
Whopper since I was a kid. In my opinion, is like fucking
Just like
B
malt
tier.
Beavers?
It's it all
Yeah.
it is is malt milk. It's malt milk candy. Yeah, I put
Yeah.
it in B tier personally. I don't know about you.
I would say B tier. Not bad.
It's
I
base.
don't like
Oh,
malt,
you
but
sleep.
it's whatever.
I can
B
make
is for
malt
base
milkshakes
tier.
out of the same inside.
So like B and C,
Never had.
they're the average tiers. B is like the better average, and C is like the lower average.
Dark chocolate ones?
Mm-hmm.
Semi-sweet chocolate nonpareils, or nonpareils, is it? Is it new or non?
Never had.
I can't say I've had it. I don't recognize them.
No.
Controller work. Yeah, it's the nonpareils. I personally don't like them that much because they are always covered with something else, and I think these ones specifically, that is not milk chocolate, that is just coconut on top of it.
Oh hell yeah! I'd love that. Fucking coconut rocks.
I'm not a fan of coconut in chocolate at all. I just don't like it
Yeah.
personally.
We're gonna have some beef here. I love coconut and chocolate. Bouncy bars.
Then again,
love
Mex-
it.
We could put it in B.
Mexican candy tends to be like just sweetened,
I don't
sugary
have an
fruits.
opinion of it. I would say C.
Alright.
Like, it doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound great.
What about Swedish fish?
Yes!
I've only ever had it while drinking alcohol, so I don't have a good opinion on what it actually tastes like.
So,
I've never
funny
had it
thing,
sober, so.
with Swedish fish, you can make Swedish fish shots easily by putting them in, like, you know, the Skittles Jello shots that you do with vodka. You can do the same thing to the Swedish fish.
Yuck.
Yes.
Fucking
I've done
yuck.
it before.
They're not the worst.
I would say
I can't
good.
say it.
I have to
yeah.
give them points for being kind of tasty.
Mm-hmm.
They're a great little snack, in my opinion. I would say B or A.
Let's put them in B because it's basic.
But they're also really good when you mix them with like a drink.
What about Laffy Taffies?
Slash Jabby.
Banana
I haven't
Laffy
tried them,
Taffy
I
all
just
the
know they
way.
are.
Banana Laffy Taffy has that lovely, like, fake banana vanilla flavor, and that's it. Everything else is kind of like you're chewing some kind of rubber material. I think C. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't have Laffy Taffy over here, so I never got to try them.
Fair enough. If I would ever pick anything, I would legit pick just the apple one because at least that gives me a better chemical flavor.
Really?
chemicals.
Yeah,
Oh, the green apple. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
What would you put it? 'Cause I'd say C tier. What about you?
C tier. I would put this in. Yeah, I'd put it in C. Honestly.
Oh, come on. We're rotting our teeth.
What about Twizzlers?
Twizzlers?
Strawberry
Oh,
Twizzlers
Twizzlers
specifically.
carried me
But
through.
the Hasbro circle is
The shit
Gummy
carried me through
bears are the
childhood and
best
my
tier.
still currently in my workplace.
Wait, what?
I
Did it say-
I
personally
still love
B tier.
Twizzlers.
Low
Fat snack.
Low fat
Honestly,
snack.
I would have to put Twizzlers in like S tier. I love Twizzlers.
I like them as well. I'll put them there.
I think they're
Yeah.
better.
They're just a good wrap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just for rating candy.
What about Milky Ways?
Milky
I fucking love those.
Milky Way
Same.
is a chocolate with a caramel inside, and they have this like not a nougat. It's just this kind of like crunch thing. I don't even know what it is.
It's-
it is
Harder.
nougat at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's slightly hardened, but not like super hard. So it's like it's this chewy, nice taste, and I like it a lot.
Hey, chocolate.
I would have to go A tier, in my opinion. A tier.
It's solid
Awesome.
B for me.
Warheads.
There's a thing.
Oh hell no.
Uh,
Yeah, a couple of those.
shit. I'm trying to remember which one. I remember.
I love them.
No, I actually didn't eat Warheads. I ate the Spanish knockoff brand.
Wait, hold on. These are specific ones
These
as
are super
well.
sours.
No, these are the
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember if this is the gum version or if it's just the hard one because it's they have two packages. One of them is the gum one and one of them is
These
just
are
the one that
hard
you just
candy ones.
yeah. I like them.
This is the hard candy version.
I love Warheads.
I don't like them because they always leave like a really nasty sensation on my tongue.
Yes, that's the whole
If you
point.
mix them
That
with
was what I
it,
didn't like.
That's the
if
whole
you
point
mix
of
them
it.
with energy drinks, they taste so foul.
Yep. You're not supposed to mix them with anything
always
except for normal
found-
water because then you get an extra taste of fizzy.
I've just always found that like no matter which one I had, I thought they tasted pretty okay, but I was not fond of what came after, which was them turning my tongue numb and tingly.
Yes,
and
because
like
your
that.
tongue cannot handle the Warheads chemicals, and that's normal. That's fine. It's not. It doesn't mean that you're weak
Yeah.
or anything else. It just means that your tongue can't handle the same chemicals that are used in Warheads, so it destroys the taste.
I did like toxic waste though. Toxic waste was peak.
Yeah, toxic waste is weaker than this. That's why you can taste it better.
There was.
So
there
I would
was a
literally put this in
candy
B.
That was really. There was a candy that was really popular in the States, and it was this colored corn syrup with a vague fruit flavor, and it came in a toothpaste tube.
Oh, I remember those.
Because it'd be literally
Wow.
it'd be really gloopy and everything.
Speaking of nerds, hey, it's you, Gas.
Oh, I love nerds.
Hey you. No you.
Hey,
No,
Roman,
I beat you to it.
Nerd.
No you. Fuck
I'll
you.
beat you with a nerd. I'll beat a nerd with another nerd.
No, give me my nerds.
Don't worry, noogie you.
Nerds-
I am stronger than you,
because
sleep.
also
I don't care.
Nerds dissolve in fizzy drink and they taste really good.
You want a Tootsie Roll?
Cotton candy, sweet as gold.
I've never
lemon
had a Tootsie Roll in my
Tootsie
life.
Roll. C tier. I only like it because of the song. I actually fucking hate Tootsie Rolls in my adult life.
I don't remember how
I
good
would
Tootsie
say-
was well.
Are they like
So,
a toffee
Tootsie
kind of
Rolls-
thing? What are they?
No, so Tootsie Rolls is a extra hard like chocolate candy that's made to travel in the heat. That's it, and then it just melts in your mouth, and you're supposed to let it dissolve. And you could chew on it, but then that's like instant Outtown USA if you have like sensitive teeth.
Yeah,
How much
no.
sugar is in it.
Yeah.
That's why I put it C tier. Yeah, D tier, yeah. It
Twix.
was when you're a kid. When you're an adult,
Twix.
no. Twix.
I got a couple of Twix up my
I
sleeve.
love Twix!
Hey, look.
Especially the
Hey,
white
Vaughn,
chocolate
look,
Twix.
it's Twinks.
I like the dark chocolate Twix.
For me, white chocolate all the way.
I
love
love
it.
Twix.
I've
Love
had
Twix is
every
the real
single
Twix.
version of Twix. They are all good, but I like the dark chocolate version because the bitterness
Yeah.
of the dark chocolate mixes in with the caramel really,
Yeah,
really well.
Twix has never made a bad chocolate, in my opinion.
No.
Ugh, I don't know about that one.
If I remember correctly, Twix actually has a drink as well. Or was that Mars?
That is Mars. Yeah.
And I
no.
think Snickers also has a fucking drink.
Snickers has unofficial shakes, and I've had them. They all make me like my stomach hurt.
Yeah, but Twix in
Goes too
and
much
of
sugar.
itself, no matter what, Twix has never made a bad product. They have carried me through so many things, especially work. Those days when I had to go to school, then to work immediately, fucking Twix saved my ass.
You're being held by nostalgia.
Yeah, I'd say A or is. Both are
There's
appropriate.
20
Butterfingers by Nestle.
Butterfingers. Oh my god, Butterfingers! I still buy these like a
It's
guilty
2-piece.
snack at 30.
It's
just a nougat. So it is a really, really country peanut butter nougat thing that's covered in a thin chocolate. It is definitely a nightmare to get out of your teeth, but it tastes amazing. It's just that part sucks though. That fact
sounds
it's
really,
stuck in
really
your teeth.
good.
It is.
It's the base
cheap,
peanut butter
it's
thing where it's
never
supposed to get
expensive.
stuck everywhere.
Yeah, the downside is Butterfingers is one of those candies that was made in the South, but it handles heat fucking terribly.
Yeah.
So
Also-
it's already like a gloop.
Gassy, do you know why peanut butter was made in the first place?
I feel like you're gonna lie to me, and I'm probably gonna forget why.
It was made for people who can't properly chew anything, so that they could have something where they can get the necessary proteins and whatnot.
Ah.
That doesn't sound right. Peanut butter is usually like an oily mess that gives you elephant shit, and I love it.
It is supposed to be for the people who literally cannot normally chew. So if you have, for example, teeth missing and stuff, you can literally still get your ingredient
Jeez,
stuff out of
Airheads.
that.
This is my
Airheads?
younger brother's favorite candies. Airheads, yeah, he's the shit.
I've had Airheads before. They're not
I
bad.
had them like once, and they
No,
went amazing.
Something
in
about this
my
one.
day, I would slap
White
down
mystery.
a couple airheads. Oh yeah, white mystery.
White mystery.
White mystery that always tastes like lime.
White Mystery is almost the
And
same as the
nothing else.
Skittles White.
Airheads, right here.
I don't think Airheads are bad at
I
all.
am not no airhead.
I think Airheads are like a medium grade candy. They're not bad. They're not really
I-
super good. I'd say they're medium grade. AKA B.
I never had him enough to really. That's my brother's thing. I never had him enough to really have an opinion on it. What
No,
about,
as
what
a-
about you, Vinny? Or Vaughn?
As a kid, I thought that you could like blow them up like balloons. I was sadly disappointed.
That's because the
Hey.
advertisements used to have kids eating them in their heads with this inflate, and they're like, Airheads.
What about the ring
I
pops?
know.
Oh,
I never had
that
one.
was the first time I got engaged.
I can use that as my marriage ceremony, so
Bro.
it goes in an immediate S tier.
Early 2000s, these were everywhere. Every single kid was enjoying them. They were just so fucking delicious. And then they disappeared because people were so fucking stupid. They were starting to swallow the fucking plastic.
I never
That
had
was
them,
the
so I
story
don't
that
know.
I've heard about what people did with ring pops.
Is that
Oh, I
really
know
why?
what they do to them nowadays.
No, that's
But-
not really why.
Over here it was because people were fucking stupid. Because kids were literally and then just popped off their finger and just really
Stupid.
I didn't do that.
Ring
you
pops
stupid
are a
noogie.
classic, but I always found that ring pops
I don't
didn't
believe
have
you.
much in the way of flavor. They were just
It's
very
well, it's because
sugary.
it's a rock candy on top of
Yeah.
plastic. You don't really have to do try too hard.
The worst part is getting the
Yeah.
saliva off of your finger afterwards.
Yup.
Yeah. I see.
I know people used to just like suck them like pacifiers because they didn't want to put them on their fingers.
Yeah, that works too. That's why they made the pacifier version of it later. All they needed to do was just make that solid into one ring. And that's what they
Honestly,
did.
I'm just gonna put these in B tier.
What about fun? Oh,
Fun dip. Again, in candy my brother used to eat a lot. I never ate it. I never
So-
had fun dip. So
I've
We-
had it a few times. It's kind of odd.
I love them, but we had a different version of these
Build your own
where,
fucking candy.
bro, we had a version where you have this like, almost like a lollipop thing, and then you had the powder in the pack. You're supposed to constantly dip it there, eat, dip, eat, dip.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
people found out that instead of doing that, they would just grab the fucking candy, eat it as it is, open it, and then snort it.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, it's like my
Yeah,
buddies used to
I
snort
was-
Smarties back in junior high.
I've seen people
What I
do
used
that,
to
and
do
at
with
least I've heard
these
people do
things-
it.
Yeah.
So we had a version over here that was like, it's called Sherbet Fizz. It's like a slightly sour powder, also kind of fizzy. I used to rip open the packet, eat the candy that it came with, and then just inhale, like basically just inhale the powder. I would just pour it in my mouth.
Fair enough.
The candy was always mediocre. They were not properly flavored candies because obviously all the flavor from the powder.
Yeah, the powder is supposed to be the flavor.
People just started eating the powder. It was kind of beat the point of them.
I mean, some people also
I'd
pour those
say
into their
C.
normal fucking water at school.
Yeah, that's vile. Okay, that's going into
Yep.
I think it's like alright.
Speaking of Snickers,
Snickers.
you want your veiny nougat
Still not
chocolate?
when you're hungry.
I never got a Snickers bar. I only enjoyed the little party fun size party ones. I never really. Had,
you mean
like,
the
a
little
full
cubes?
full ones. Yeah, it's called fun size. Yeah, you hand them
Okay.
on Halloween.
I
Yeah, I know a few people
used
who
to
eat
like Snickers at
bars
one
upside down
point.
for a particular reason.
Yeah. It's too sweet for me. So I don't hate it.
I
It's
like
just one of those candies like.
I used to like Snickers. I don't know why I stopped. I think it was purely because I became just a
Had
Twix
one for
fanboy.
a while.
I don't like
Fucking
chocolate.
Twinkie.
Last time I had a Snickers was a while ago, but I still find them very tasty. I prefer Mars bars over Snickers though.
I'll take Snickers over Mars because I don't like Mars chocolate.
That's fair. I would say
Yeah.
it's good solid chocolate.
Yeah,
bar.
yeah. It's there.
Who likes
don't like it.
Jawbreakers?
Never had it.
I've had
never had
Jawbreakers.
it.
I love
And in my
Jawbreakers.
life.
We had the one version of it where you could not open it completely. So it was basically, you had the inside was literally just solid. It was just a solid cube, and then around it was the sugar stuff that you were supposed to just, slowly fucking lick through. But we never had it like this.
My dad really didn't like the idea of
jawbreakers.
jawbreakers, so he gave us
You
like the
never-
Mexican version. It was like
they were
sugar
Y'all
and
amazing.
never
sugar.
had
Work
fat
your way
balls like Ned and Nettie.
Hold on, I need to check something real quick.
Yeah, I've had these.
Me and my
I like
fellas
them,
be like
but they
Eddie
are
and
also
Eddie.
distinctly lacking in flavor. But they have a good novelty.
I smoked
Yeah.
on the grass.
I mean,
give me
their
the
whole point is
shell
legit
already.
just
I hate
to
that song
give
so
a kid
much.
something to
Again,
lick for a
right.
while so that they don't ask for more candy. That is literally the whole point of a Jawbreaker.
Yeah.
It's a salt
I
lick,
would
basically, for
say-
horses.
I don't know. My dad never liked it, so he just got us like the Mexican like chili mango
Gold.
candy. Pocky sucks ass. I can never bring myself to enjoy Pocky.
Depends what
I
Pocky
kinda
you
have
get.
them.
Depends what you
I
get.
just
These
know
are staples
it's-
at anime conventions, and there's so many different ones. The one Pocky that a lot of older folks enjoy is the matcha Pocky, because they literally grab the stick, they put it in their coffee, and let the chocolate like go in it. And then they would drink it and then eat the Pocky as a little snack on the side.
It just never really stuck to me.
Otherwise, they're literally just student
I've never
snacks.
had them, so.
They're quite literally
Yeah,
student
I wish
snacks.
They do have these at my university. I should actually try them.
Try them. They're student snacks.
I
They're
wish it
nothing
was
super.
Monster.
These are not super
It's
like
just like
amazing.
a
They're
cracker
medium
covered in
grade.
chocolate, yeah.
So I would say these are just B. But if it was the special
guess-
one, they would be good.
You're a fucking
Oh,
deep
ew,
here.
no.
Candy corn. I love candy corn. I used to
No,
eat
candy
that and
corn
get
is
drunk
fire.
during D&D. I'd actually
Oh,
eat
those
that
are
a
good.
lot.
I like those.
Atomic fireballs.
They taste
They are
light enough to me.
shockingly good.
The taste buds of
They don't
everybody
really
here
taste
is
like
fighting.
much to me. Yeah.
I love the taste of cinnamon, so I absolutely love those because they didn't like actively like burn your mouth or anything. They just had a really nice fiery cinnamon taste.
You would like the hot tamales then. We put the. They would enjoy that. That's basically
No,
what it was.
there's over there. They're at C.
They love the
I like these
teeth
because they're hard
in my
candy.
mouth.
Yeah.
Because they're hard, I like
What
them
is-
more. That sounded really wrong.
All right, Mr.
I'll
Hard,
slap these and be here.
Mr. Hardballs, sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts. Hey, Vaughn, you're right there.
Never had them.
You never had them?
A sweet tart.
Be both. See? You can be both. Why choose when you can be both?
Okay, I get it now.
Did I actually eat sweet tarts enough? Did I eat enough to actually remember the
I don't
flavor?
think
I
I
did not
ate
eat
them.
enough to remember the flavor.
So this is unknown for everybody basically at this point.
Yeah.
I
It's like
remember
a
the chalk flavor.
percent,
I don't remember much.
D,
beyond that.
because we don't.
There's like a percentile chance that I had them
Hershey's
in my
Kisses.
mouth.
Hershey Kisses.
Kisses S tier because I used to leave those in my mouth while drinking coffee. I don't know why. That was the thing I did in my early
I
teens.
still actively eat these when they're given to me, and I love them, especially their white chocolate
Yeah,
raspberry ones that they've got.
I remember I get the big ones on Christmas. I got gifted one of those and I just ate that like a fucking ape in the nighttime. Just open palm foil.
I got one of them for Christmas, like a big box of Hershey Kisses. That shit was gone in like 3 days.
How about like
Yeah, baby.
C
my soul.
tier? 'Cause I remember
The great
enjoying it
one
for
is
the
the
flavor and then throwing most of it away.
Bro, I love Hubba Bubba, but it depends. Once again, if this is specifically this version, nobody agrees on how to eat it.
I think
You,
it's
what do you
too
mean?
young
You
to
pull the
have
fucking
this.
thing out.
The thing is, you're supposed to fucking snap it off.
Because they did get rid of it.
You're supposed to
You
snap
have
a
a
piece,
box that
have
did
it,
get rid of that
but then
after a while.
few of my buddies, they were the ones that just grabbed it and were just kind of like to it, and some people just grabbed the whole thing and were like,
Yeah, that
put
was
it
me.
in
That's what I used to do
D2
with it.
with fucking
I would just take
double
like
bubble.
the entire like roll out and eat it. But I would say the great version of the bubble tape was the best one. Hubba
For
Bubba
me, it was the
Grape
Apple one.
always the best.
Apple one was the best for me.
Apple
Vaughn,
was
there's
pretty
another
good.
version of that. It's
Strawberry
this
was always
ballpark
kinda
shit.
Base.
Basically the same gum, but in powder form.
Yeah, neighbor.
You like jelly
So you put
beans?
that in B tier.
No.
Huh?
You put it in B.
Yeah, B for base.
Oh, is this not like the evil,
I thought you meant
the evil 50-50 got
Jelly
jelly
bellies.
beans?
No,
Like-
it's not.
no,
This is
it's not. This is
regular-ass
Jelly Belly.
Belly.
You like jelly beans?
Yeah, yeah.
I got some
I
jelly
like
beans.
popcorn.
Hey, it's not like
Flavor,
The
I like
only-
popcorn.
The only jelly bean flavor I liked was the mocha coffee one, but that's not fair because I love coffee anything for the most part.
Jelly beans have
So-
so many flavors that we could argue about it forever, but I think jelly beans are just B.
I would. Okay, hear me out here.
Wait.
Jelly Belly over here is like really, 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 really good. You get like butter popcorn, coffee, everything. Honestly, I'm gonna probably say it here.
You hate me because I speak the truth.
No,
oh, will never truly admire the taste of having throw up in your mouth instead of lemonade.
trash.
Candy corn is disgusting. But-
Alright.
You're
Right?
just being a baby. You're just being babies about it.
Babies about it.
Shush.
Bitch, that thing never tasted good in its
It is
entire
great.
life.
You're an old man, yes.
You're
I've
an
never
old
had one
hag. You're
before, I feel
31.
like
So,
I've
What-
heard
what are you
of
holding?
things.
Come here, come here.
I hold that. What about Mike and Ike's?
corn.
The corn of candy. Candy.
I've never had Mike and Ike. I can't really say anything about it.
Alright.
Anyways,
I
What
don't
about
think they're
dots?
like a candy that's like.
Tootsie Dots.
Ooh, I love dots.
I've never even seen these or heard
Really?
of these.
Are they like?
They
Yeah,
taste
they're
like
like
licorice.
decent.
Basically, they're sweet licorice. They're very supplely sweet, is how I described it. They're not super sweet at all.
I describe it as comfort food.
Found it.
If I personally had to say, they're probably like
Dingus.
C tier candy. C to D tier.
You
Like,
can't
if you
hate
don't
on
have
me
a
'cause
sweet
it's
tooth,
probably
eh.
candy. Yes. Yes.
Already candy.
I'll
Yes,
put them in
that's why I
C.
love it.
That's
You
like
see,
the
you
most
put almond
average.
joys in D tier?
Mom organic
God
candy, you know,
damn.
organic candy, girl.
That's
Shit's
rough.
great.
Those are like my S tier.
It
That's
tastes like
rough.
sugar, and when
Yeah,
you're
well,
drunk, it
too
tastes like
bad.
drunk sugar
Crunches
before
are
you
okay.
vomit on your ex.
Yeah, for real.
He
Damn.
vomited too much yesterday. I don't want that.
Bingus.
Laffy Taffy's pretty good. I would say it's far
Oh,
better
yo,
than
Stop Hatch Kids.
Fun,
Remember,
man.
these go straight in. Yeah.
Dude, why do you keep putting the candy corn ass
Thank you. We
tier?
agree on that. South African is that tier.
That's
really
Stop
energy
Hatch
drinks.
Kids.
Top Hats is nice.
You're not drinking
Those
like that.
candies are fucking
It's
good.
disgusting.
Starburst.
Like,
Yeah,
it's bad
Starburst.
for you.
Fucking nice too.
Only
Oh
pink
my
Starburst
gosh,
tastes good.
Starburst.
That's fine.
Oh, I love Starburst.
I gotta say,
The-
Starburst S or A, they are like absolute peak candy.
It's the banana and
Dude,
pink.
quit
It's
some
the
fine
estradiol
calling
flavor
us. Quit some
Starburst.
fine calling us.
I'll throw this in
Nice.
S.
I would
Oh,
think
yeah.
like the great Starburst that they
Okay,
had.
What are Reese's Pieces?
This list
Reese's
hurts my
Pieces.
eyes, my guy.
They threw
They like
away my
peanut
candy
M&Ms.
for my
That's
cheap
it,
candy.
buy me on headset.
Cheap candy is
Yeah,
gone
I
now.
love it.
Mostly, in my opinion,
That's at least
they
like
are
a C
not that
tier,
good.
B tier.
Fair enough.
No, they put in F tier, so I put fucking Mike and Ike.
I don't like him.
You've not ever had a Mike and Ike.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
that's
They
like
said they never
doctor
had dots.
food. Put it in D
No.
tier.
Bro, gas. Fucking bingus.
A Tootsie Pop? You don't like
Fucking
it?
trolleys.
Alright, so tarts basically.
I love those.
Let me explain
I
the
have
Tootsie
played
Pop.
lots
The
of
Tootsie
those.
Pop.
tarts, I think regular sweet tarts suck ass. I'm gonna be real.
Mhm.
I mean, I never had a sweet tart, so I don't know.
Fucking
Sour
trolleys.
sweet
I
tarts
love
are really
trolleys.
nice.
I love trolleys. I'm actually gonna put
Well,
these
the
in this
originals
tier
are just
because
kinda
I am
like,
a slut for trolley gummies.
Yeah,
Yep. That works.
Damn, we didn't rate it
It's the same
50
thing as
candy.
like Jolly Ranchers.
Why is Mike hiking
I
in?
never fuck with Baki.
Oh,
I've had
he
it
just
so
fucking
much
threw it in there.
time.
I don't know anything about Mike and Ike's.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of like gummies that are really good too. Oh, Strawburst. If you get like the tropical Strawburst, those I think are S tier. But if you get the regular Strawburst, B tier. I guess you can make an argument for A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swedish fish belongs
Tropical
in F tier.
Starburst are
I've only ever
addictive.
had
They're like
truck.
cocaine.
Swedish fish is quite good.
The Tootsie Rolls I remember, but this is the old person candy I think at some point because I remember all the commercials with the fucking owl bullying this kid. How many licks did he get to center Tootsie Pop?
Oh my god, that old fucking shit.
Man candy, definitely.
Yeah, she would just like.
Let's see.
he would just
Herbert-
eat her
Herbert
and
candy.
fly. No, that's
Whenever I look at
Goodbye,
candy,
candies.
It's like I'm looking at old people candy.
Let's see. Oh my god, I still remember when we did the chairs. The chair one was so fucking funny.
Lollipops, bro.
that was so funny.
Dude, you
Bro,
put
well,
any
have you
more-
guys actually done the chair one yet?
Dude, you put analog horror characters, I know zero, so I'd be like,
No,
I don't know. what
Bro,
that
bro,
is.
have you guys done the chair one?
Bugs though, 19 for
It's so
bugs, bro. What
Answer the
fuck?
fucking question, dinguses.
Cereal chair.
Let's just do chance. Let's do chance.
Major U.S. cities, I feel like would start
No,
fights.
that's
I don't know
very
why.
good. Marvel characters, Mario games.
But like, it would only start
Games
fights for
and
people
what
who
the
live
fuck
here. and
is
people
that?
live
We're starting
here.
out strong.
A
What the
chair.
That
fuck
right
is
there.
that? Sleepy?
It's a chair.
What the fuck, dude?
Okay, the chair itself looks comfy, but like.
How about
I don't know
that?
about the
Oh,
hand.
absolute peak perfection.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's God tier 2. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Lawn chairs.
that's a mediocre.
Fucking easy. I'm unironically easy.
Would you like the feet in
One
hand?
chair is made for smokers.
Yeah, this goes ATM.
God.
Looks like a rich person's fucking.
Oh, that's a
chair.
rich person's chair.
You could do a clear stand that one.
Nah, that's something you would see in an old manor.
Old manors are rich folks' homes, though.
So it looked like a flower.
See, this one's a
That one's
drag
actually kind of
piece.
cool. What the
You can
fuck?
tell because how vibrant
Listen,
and
welcome back to your
fucking
headset. I
vibrant
hope
it
you don't
is.
get dizzy.
The spider chair. Let's go.
Hell no.
Oh hell yeah.
Very funny. It scares off
Yeah,
the
yeah,
spider.
What is in my face?
Oh, the people who don't like spiders.
Spider chair.
Spiders. You went from seeing tits to spider chair.
Yes.
Also, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Probably makes a pretty
It
good
was
villain.
so
I
much in
chair.
my face,
genuinely
couldn't
hate
see
this.
it on the
I
video.
hate this so
What?
much.
It's in my face.
I hate it.
This looks.
Wow.
This looks like what.
Oh
This looks
god.
like what the peak gamer that everyone was spreading around. Around fucking.
What's up? No.
That's it, is your
Fucking
knees hurt,
sits
or
in.
what is it?
It's the fucking shrimp.
Beef or
chair,
bug?
I just saw it. Beef.
Oh, the spooky
Oh,
dookie chair.
yes.
Yes.
I think that's the chair that your
Oh.
grandfather
Found
died
water.
in.
Like, I feel something here. I'm just gonna kick it.
I
You know
feel a
what?
little
Because
bad
it's
for it,
funny,
so
it
it goes
goes
in the A
in
tier.
You too? That's what I do too. That's what I do.
Oh hell yeah.
That's like jerking
But
off.
if this was motorized,
That
it'd be
looks like
great.
the least kind of chair.
If this was motorized, that would be fucking great.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I
the
was talking
seat
about
looks
shark.
fucking uncomfortable to me.
You want an uncomfortable seat? How about the old
Sharks
baby
how they
chair?
urinate through their muscle tissue
That
'cause they
somehow
can't
universe.
excrete it normally.
Because it is worse. SpongeBob.
What?
Yeah, yeah. So when they cook sharks, they have to like
yeah.
soak it,
Oh.
fry it, and everything to get all the.
The school
urine
chair.
out. Because it just
That's the
makes
school
it
chair for the
seem
cool kids.
And it makes me wonder.
The
have you
fuck
ever
are you
used
guys
so much
talking about
effort,
on my
why do you
stream?
have to use shit?
Yeah, this shit's
What do you
unusable.
mean?
Fucking.
Oh, are you streaming right now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
Dear
forgot it's
God.
right there. They're talking about eating sharks, now you have to
don't
detox
know.
them because they piss in their own
If
If you
water.
want to eat something, here's your eating chair.
I was talking about how sharks feel with their mouth. They just bite shit randomly. That's why they just bite like random things that are floating around. It's because they're.
I genuinely like
what
the
fuck
art
is
style on
this?
that
I wonder
chair.
What it is, Comp. And then they bite it. That's just how sharks work. And I was thinking like you feel with your foot. You're just like, what the fuck is that? And then you
Yo,
kick
the
it.
brick chair.
Yeah, the
I
brick
was
chair.
relating
Can't
it to
you-
that.
I can't tell if it's actually made out of fucking bricks or is
I
just
get-
that's.
Oh.
Getting to the whole internet. Can I drop a hard ER or no? Damn.
It's a funny
That's
gag
what, were you
chair,
streaming to the
so
whole internet?
yeah.
Yes, I'm streaming to the whole
I
internet.
made a joke. Oh no, I better.
Looks
get out of
comfortable enough as long as it's not actually made out of brick.
here.
What the fuck is that?
That is a library chair.
Yeah, with books in there.
Yeah, that's a library chair.
I remember my university
Was it?
library chairs were not that.
B tier because it goes
They were just
there
little
for
regular
book
ass, like,
nerds.
chairs in
What
my
about the fork?
university. No, anything like that.
Yo, the fork chair. Prime dinner thing.
That and couches in the middle of a.
That's even like the point of this.
You pass down there, you see people.
That's
It
the
looks
point.
like a hard surface.
The fucking bro pooper.
People crying in the
Oh,
middle of both
God.
aisles, like,
Yo,
just
okay,
sitting
you know
on the
what?
floor with
Hear
their
me out on
sandals.
this one.
I'm hearing you out.
Oh, yeah, God, that's
Gamer
the
chair.
weirdest
Oh god, the
sound.
butt chair.
I've never
It is
had.
a-
Oh, the butt chair.
Chair. You know what?
What the
Back to the
fuck?
floor. We don't want that one.
Yeah, my university
How about that?
library-
Yeah.
You want some fiberglass?
No, that's fine. Dude, you hit a breaking point. It's
Ah.
fine. Don't worry. That's how it goes.
You know what? No, this doesn't need to just go on the board.
So you know people were doing their doctorate,
Ah.
It's like specifically the
Bro.
history foreigners, and that's what
Okay.
Okay, wait, hold on.
this-
Wait a second. I feel like there's a story on this fucking picture. I just noticed something fucked.
Yeah.
It was fucking metal.
What?
Why's the door there?
I think it was for sciences before the-
I-
Why is the door there?
See the
Why does he
students
have a
outside
Keytron
smoking
C5
and
Pro?
special, like, case
And why is the computer there and why is he playing Apex Legends?
Not only that, why is
I
the chair so
still
small?
I was one of those students. I was like,
There is
He's
so much wrong
probably-
with this image, I'm
Bro.
actively judging.
But the funny thing
He's
is, the
probably
door
like-
opens inwards. That door opens inwards.
Yeah, it does too.
There's so many things wrong with this picture.
So
Nah, this is
small
someone's
because
pod.
he hits his head.
That has to be
constantly
some
playing
Russian dude,
Apex
bro.
Legends.
This has to be like a Slavic Russian dude's thing.
It looks like it is, yeah.
What about? Oh god.
No, put it back. No, put it
Bro,
back.
what is that mono chair?
That's
floating
not
like
even
that?
a chair. That's just a like
That shit is a weird
F
ass
tier
floating chair.
immediately. It's not a chair.
Which chair?
Looks like it should be in an
Oh.
art gallery. What the fuck?
Oh, that way.
Oh hey, would you like to sit in the Pope chair?
What the fuck, dude?
I feel like you would sit in that chair really nicely sleep. For like a little 10 seconds.
It
For
looks
10
weird
seconds
to
and then
me
stop
because
sitting on it because it hurts my ass. F.
Exactly.
It's
It's a hand
angled
foot
so
fucking-
weird in the picture. I can't tell if it's like. It goes
Wait,
anywhere
isn't
or
that
not.
from the
What?
set of Star Trek?
Wait, yo, look
the
how
fuck
that
is
man's
that?
sitting.
Actually,
Oh my-
probably.
Look how
I'll
he's
be
sitting
right
in that chair.
Alright.
He is comfy.
It
This-
doesn't look like a bad chair anyway.
This looks like it's
it
actually
look-
from some movie set or fucking TV set for something. It has to be like Star Trek or something like that.
This is really a vibe
I mean,
check.
yeah. I mean, look at this bitch. It looks actually
No, I
kind
never
of
thought I'd see
comfy.
it
This
again. Yeah,
one.
there's a world where a very popular.
It's just a
world
chair.
that people go to that has one of the most popular pieces of furniture we'd sell, and it was basically like a basket.
The shoe chair.
So it had like a large metal arch that would lean over,
Yeah,
and then it
yeah,
held a
yeah.
That's
chair
the
that
kind
was,
of
like,
chair that you
six
see
foot.
in
I
like
promise
a
you, it was always two rich
kindergarten.
people who wanted to do some
in
freaky
because they
shit
thought it
because
was
that thing
funny.
was like a BDSM
Yeah.
heaven chair, I imagine. You have like 100 places to tie people from. in that.
Oh, you want a BDSM chair? Here you go.
It's quite-
Here's your BDSM chair.
That's a cuck chair, honestly. That's what I see.
It's inflatable too.
It's an inflate- oh my god, it is.
Wait, hold on. Where did Ruby go? Where are they? Where's the dingus?
Could not be more
I
true.
just shoved this in their face.
I think they died.
Oh, wait, nope, they're over there. Hold up.
Chairs are, I feel like if you just think.
Literally, this one is like a bowl. It's like a quarter of a circle maybe, and like the circle is like this, and there's like a point in which it hooks on. But yeah,
What the
inside of that
fuck?
circle would be a bunch of cushions that you could sit in. But on
Fun
top of
design.
that, the thing
Doesn't
was,
look
like woven like a basket.
Too
so
my
comfortable
God.
to sit in, not gonna lie.
It was
It
a very popular
it fits up
chair.
to a point and like
I mean, there was a funny ass nightstand we had that was
Mhm.
like an animal print nightstand. The whole thing was covered in like.
Good
leather.
grief, it's like the ski chair.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah, I said like CD.
There is,
Yeah,
like,
I'd say
a
C
service
would be
for
better.
fucking-
Oh, hey, the pipe chair.
Tacky as hell. I promise you, it's going to somebody's tattoo or some shit.
You want to stay warm and toasty? I gotcha, bro. I gotcha.
Hey,
For those cold northeastern winters.
see, this is what we put people in to specifically interrogate them. And we also heat up
It's
the seat
nice
because we
and
also think it's
cool during
funny.
winter.
Actually, no,
This would be comfy.
Oh
Genuinely.
yeah, that's like unironically.
That is a chair a
super
college student
comfy.
would buy.
100%. Or one of those old TV sets from like fucking 19s. Like the 1990s. Fucking, this
Yeah.
is straight off the set of Friends.
I can ironically see myself like fucking sleeping in that. That's really good.
Well, how about these?
What the
That's
fuck?
not chairs.
That's not a
That's not
chair.
chairs.
It's that.
It's
not
chair
a
skates.
Not a
Chair.
chair.
There's a boot stapled onto like the fucking swivel chair wheels.
It's jerks.
Fuck off.
Not chair, don't care.
Yeah, well.
Uh,
That
I mean, I
bottom looks
guess you
nice.
can like send your enemy straight to hell by sitting on it.
What do you mean? That thing enjoys being sit on it. See? It says, oh, please sit on me.
Oh, it's flat painted on, so there's no
Yeah.
like texture or nose bulging out. Yeah, that's fine. This is
Yeah, it's just a chair that looks cursed. It's just... You know what? This is just the D chair.
The D chair.
Oh, the...
this
Oh,
is a
God.
real chair.
Oh, God, it's wearing it.
If you want to sit on a woman's lap, but you
Grandma.
don't have a woman, I don't know.
Oh. Oh.
I think this is actually the BDSM chair. What the fuck?
There's bound to be one. That really great.
There's gonna be at least 3.
Yeah, it's just four. It's just two knee-high legs that are kind of posed up on the chair.
Oh, yes, the pooper chair.
There's definitely-
The
This
public
looks like
pooper.
something straight out of like.
What is that?
This looks like something like straight out of like the olden Yi times.
You know, the funniest thing is...
Also today.
The funniest thing is, you would have to have a massive ass to be able to sit on that.
Nah, I just hover over it.
Yeah.
You were in the army.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand
what's-
that. What are you talking?
Hey. Then again, if you hover over it, what's the
This
point
is
of
the
having
army
a
chair.
But, like,
Good grief, there's more people joining.
Yeah, you
What the fuck?
You just
The
hover over that,
lawn
too.
chair is so unnecessary. Hey, I feel like you're gonna like
I'm about to
cut
close this
yourself
instance.
on this damn thing.
You get the shit chair.
Does that chair have an ass? Is that what I'm looking at?
Yes, it's the
Yeah.
ass chair. And here's the golden hand chair.
That's the same thing. Oh no,
Seems very
that's
asinine to me.
that's the album cover from Run the Jewels.
That's what I'm saying.
That book chair is actually
Go to sleep.
very interesting.
Oh.
What the heck?
Um,
Oh, the skeleton chair. The skeleton chair.
Nightmare fuel.
Talking about something.
The McDonald's
Oh,
baby
why would
chairs.
you- Why would you put your child on this?
It does look like shit.
Because you need to make them happy.
Be happy, bitch. I feel like I put my child on this and like the like cry for the rest of the time that
They
we're
get
there.
possessed by a gnome.
Probably. God,
You get like one buck and you're like,
curse be upon ye. That's just... That's just a regular ass chair that's just missing... It's literally right there.
on the
I can
floor.
see it right there, yeah. That's just
It's a berserk chair.
dumb.
it's tickleable, so it's
There you
customizable.
go.
What is that dog shit?
A real stone, just a real
The veteran returns to
real
Ukrainian
stone as
war.
a real chair.
I swear, if you were
Oh,
actually in UK,
slob.
you would probably find one of these.
Entertaining. Kind of looks comfy.
Confucius. What are we grading? Why and how?
Oh, it's different.
Yeah,
Ah.
that looks like a Run the Jewels album cover.
Another
Okay.
fabulous
Oh.
chair.
That would be great
Fabulous
for an
chair.
album cover.
That's what he's just said.
Agree with that.
Oh,
Some of these
the Dune chair.
the album covers, no doubt. I feel like the BDS.
I
do you
mean,
want?
interesting design. Actually, kind of looks comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, it's not.
Sure, it looks comfortable until you realize that the cushions are the wrong type of plush.
Depending on how it is, it looks to be made with base material, so it's not made with foam. That is just base cushioning, made in traditional methods. But it could be somebody modernized it, so it could actually be really comfy. So I'm gonna put it in C. Oh, wait, no, that went in B. Alright. Ah, here's the Russian chair.
And what the fuck are we doing here?
Game
There's
of
no
guns.
Cushion, there's no, oh, none. It's just chair. It's made of gun. And all the guns are unusable because you turn them into a chair. What the fuck are we doing?
This is the chair of the Russian mob boss, who had too many guns.
This is so poor. You guys don't want to do album covers more so.
The chair specifically reflects the how.
Now that chair has seen hard times.
Like chemical burn image. That works. It's cool. It's interesting.
Does it look like it have teeth?
Almost. It almost looks like it has teeth. But at the same time, it's like really sad. It's like, oh.
It looks like a weird variant of a fucking head crab.
The fucking milk chair.
What is with the heel? What are with these chairs?
Good question.
What is with this specific to, why is it a fucking type of chair?
Don't worry, we got the America chair. Just to free you up.
American chair.
It's double wide. Actually, no, that's triple wide.
Does look comfy, but
Wait.
the only people who would have this unironically would be like
I'm gonna sneeze.
super racist Trump supporters. There we go.
Possibly. Also, I just realized it has actually two bottom pieces, so it's holding it together. So that is a
Okay,
triple
that
wide.
immediately-
That is triple wide.
Okay.
Alright, that's just normal chair?
Normal chair, I guess. Yeah, sure.
That's that.
Does
Sounds about normal to me.
Does it come with the winning the bill, or does it not?
The fucker assembled it the wrong way around.
I don't think you want that chair. I think it killed that woman.
There's a story here because you can see a lot of shit on the floor.
Did it like literally beat the shit out of her, or
Possibly. Possibly.
it either beat the shit out of her, or that's like dried blood that looks like shit.
I have no idea. I'm putting it over there. You don't need to exit.
We don't
Ah,
like the murder
yes. The biker chair.
I fucking hate biker seats. They like
How about
chafe
Jesus?
my ass. That's.
It's always unfortunate to hear though, but I guess I kind of understand.
We're gonna put it in S tier because it's the Jesus chair.
It's in the you sit in the Holy Lord's lap. Ah, yes. More feet.
If I were to make a remix of a song I made, I don't think I'd give a fuck.
Why? 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 It's even made out of
It's a
latex.
remix of. What if it's they remix?
Don't worry. We got the wood chair.
That's fine. That's whatever. It's still
I
fun.
feel
looked
I
like
still
pretzels for,
wouldn't
like, a hot
care. That's what I'm
second.
saying, is, like,
Honestly,
it's not like
Kinda.
anybody's gonna fap off to, like,
I'm gonna put this in fucking A because it's cool.
Like, who gives a shit?
You don't even
I don't think I'd never listen to this shit unironically.
like some house music exists.
I can't tell if you're gay if you use this chair or you're a psychopath. Because this looks like a skinned man.
Fucking drum and bass and, like,
Both at the same time.
describe it, soul music's been used for, like, is that a Jesus chair? Is that what it
Jesus
is?
Christ.
Thinking of R&B,
Gonna
bro.
throw that over
They
there.
look comfortable. Yeah, there's not like a chair part in the middle, and it.
Yeah.
Welcome to church.
Oh,
Wait, where's Nigga
Oh,
Chair?
large on that,
okay,
ironically.
it's
It's like top right. they
it's
put it
the
in, like,
church
an
bench.
It's right next to the Jesus chair. I wasn't sure.
You-
Like, I couldn't tell his face.
By
I
the
You know what?
spirit.
Sure, it
feel
could.
like that's a dark skin complexion.
Oh, in that S
More
tier.
reddish.
We're only missing the Furby chair.
That went to the garbage bin or like not even shared.
That weird.
Yeah, I mean,
Disqualification.
here's the story of the chair that killed a lady.
Maybe I don't.
Yeah, like you're disqualified by not being in share.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
The
scorpion
chair that either killed the lady or the chair that literally beat the shit out of her.
That's just not like.
We have no idea. Yeah, Chad, stop fucking with my tracking.
It looks pretty cool looking. So I'm
she is constipated and like a kid in their house, and then
Yeah. Fucking spider. I think the spider chair is genuinely one of my favorites whenever it pops up. I fucking love the spider chair. Genuinely my favorite.
Yeah,
And then you get the sad
you know,
chair up there as
honestly-
well.
yeah. You know, honestly, it's a pretty good ass
I
like
feel like Sleep Runner's voice reminds me of somebody I know is a YouTuber.
evil villain chair.
Bro, could you imagine if that spider chair was one where you could grab the fucking like hands and just move them around so you could actually move it with it? Oh, it goes with the
if
feet
it
chairs.
Was like that, it would. I think it would immediately elevate it to A tier.
That would, and also same thing that would happen with the freaking treadmill chair over there, fucking monster freaking chair. That'd be great.
Treadmill. You put the outhouse in fucking B tier.
The fucking American size chair.
Yup, it's triple wide. It's not even double wide because it has 2 parts keeping it up. That means it's triple.
Oh, never mind. So that means like an extra fat ass. Ass also has this chair as well.
Good fucking
God,
grief.
really putting on the deep ups here. Like racist, Trump supporter,
Good grief.
Bears, loves America,
Yeah.
Bears, fat ass.
Has a shit
Has
that
it like
says
it, that's a
"Pull
good
my
way."
shit," guy, pull my shit too.
Wait,
Yeah.
soda
That's a
machines?
Confederate flag on there.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
Soda machines? Do they have separate
Oh,
vending
shit.
machines then?
Good night.
Wait, that
They
is-
don't.
Capman's music. Hey, pizza toppings. Soda machines.
Dude.
I wonder
know
what
what?
the soda
Fuck
machines
it.
are. They better be like proper soda machines.
Look, it's VR chat.
That's what I'm wondering.
Weird, strange genders,
get
so why
You know,
not
it's
be more
so
normal?
real.
Let's have a look at it.
Do it.
Aw, it's just gonna be this fucking.
It's gonna
boring.
be fucking brands. Come on.
Yeah, no, that's just boring. I wanted to see the actual machines.
Me too. Come on. Come on. You can put soda machines and not have soda machines. And if you want to put soda brands, then say soda brands.
Yeah.
Hand over to him and everything.
Horror characters. There's 100. I want to see this real quick. Let's have a
Normally
look.
I'd be doing this and sitting at-
Immediately
Brody
fucking fat.
Fazbear.
sitting
Fuck off, fastballs.
people in the pose.
They're technically not wrong.
employer.
Technically, they're not wrong with it, but at the same time,
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror franchise, but
That one is so disrespectful.
there
I
you go.
mean, that
Game.
thing could like survive like a nuclear blast or some shit. So I mean,
Oh, they had one
So
in
actually, I had one of the-
they had one on display in a
one
museum
of
in
these, yeah.
America, where it was what was it from the Gulf War or Vietnam War? It
It was on
survived.
fire. No.
Yeah.
It was in a fire and it survived being burned. Not functional, just like in itself kept intact.
There's one that is functional, and it was from a war.
yeah.
I've had one of these.
And-
I've had 2 of them. I had the plastic cover and this like dingy metallic cover. Everyone in my
Okay,
grandma's
so
house
we-
shared
It's
it.
a beautiful piece of
Yeah.
technology.
Game Boys
Yeah,
are the
yeah.
greatest.
Yeah, as far as when they started doing that PS
Bro, that's it.
Plus stuff.
Bro.
But
Brother in Christ.
no, actually, no, never mind.
I'm just gonna do this. Welcome back. Did you have a nice spooky dookie?
I've been
A spooky
punished
dookie.
for
Yep, that was very much what that was.
Good grief.
Spooky dookie.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna call it fucking here.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yo, fast food.
Well,
Your fast food.
other game, VR games.
Yeah, there's your fast food, KFC.
KFC.
Mhm.
It always makes me feel like shit.
It used to be like
Then you
higher
got
than,
Domino's.
Hey, you know what? I remember a time where
about
KFC
Sonic?
like dominated everyone.
I don't know what Sonic
One's
is.
mine.
It's Sonic.
Sonic. I'm
Pizza
pretty
Hut.
sure it's like a ice cream like.
Pizza Hut is there. I love Pizza Hut.
Subway.
Like it's so weird because I
Can
work
be
12 hour
good,
shifts for so
but it
long
can also
that
be
it's like
really
okay,
mediocre depending
It
on the project
depends where you're from, yeah.
8-hour shifts.
Yeah, no,
DQs?
I don't know how to describe it other than like
Dairy Queen?
Possibly.
I know what Dairy Queen is, we don't have it over here, so I have no
We're
opinion
doing
on
all
that.
the we're doing all the Christmas shit and like Halloween.
Burger King depends on which country you're in.
Little OT. I'm used to it.
Depends what country.
I like their nuggets.
I like their long chicken sandwich.
Much better than McDonald's.
Louisiana
Much
Kitchen
better than
Popeyes.
Oh, Popeyes! I love Popeyes.
You know what?
What about Panda
Popeyes
Express
is
then?
actually kind of good.
Apparently,
I would-
Panda Express is pretty good.
They're gonna work them and fire them and like.
Don't know. I don't order Chinese
A lot
food
of
that
my
often.
American friends-
Yeah.
Good grief, Black Spike.
I'm gonna get Panda Express.
Yeah, I would say I've never had it, but my American friends vouch for it a lot. So
Well, it's right.
I
Alright,
don't
what
want
about
Chinese
Chick-fil-A?
food.
It's like a lot of places get more
I go
pricey.
buffet.
It really depends though. Some places they hire.
Never. Don't think I had Chick-fil-A before.
I'll put it at B with
Winter's
KFC,
pretty busy,
just in
but
case.
might be able to-
What about Arby's?
Yeah.
I've heard good things about Arby's. Apparently, it's
I
a
have
lot
it.
better than KFC. So,
Maybe.
oh sorry, hey,
Did we get Chipotle twice?
The fuck are they?
Chick-fil-A. and
Oh.
Chick-fil-A. Burritos
Already
and
got
stuff.
through most of it too. That's the crazy part. I wasn't paying attention to it either.
Wendy's.
I put Chick-fil-A in D tier. It's
Again,
the most
It
mid-ass
can be
chicken.
It's
good, but
alright.
it depends where in the world you are.
Dunks on that.
Taco Bell.
Where I'm from, it's the best.
You wanna
Never
see
had
what's
it.
out?
Popeyes and like KFC are fucking dog shit here.
Never goes to Taco
McDonald's.
Very location.
No, KFC, I could
Good in a
definitely grab
pinch.
me
McDonald's is really good in a pinch.
What about Papa John's Pizza?
Papa John's Pizza.
Yeah,
My
right.
American
I got
friends
McDonald's.
love it.
And I fuck
I
with
don't
that
quite
idea.
understand it.
I do like it.
B.
I think both
I
of them
I
are
would
good.
say B.
What about Five Guys Burgers and Fries?
Five Guys is Incredibles.
F tier.
Sorry, never had Five Guys.
Little Caesars.
I love taking Five Guys.
I love Little Caesars.
White Castle.
No, fuck you.
What even is White Castle? I've never heard of that.
White Castle is white people.
Fuck you, Little Caesars S tier.
Jack in the Box.
Some of the pizza they offer
the fuck is
really
Jack in the
good,
Box?
but their standard,
It's-
like,
it's a
Five
Jack in the
Guys
Box.
Pizza, that shit's like cardboard with cheese.
Yes, what's this?
No,
If you get like their fancy
Apparently June wants to put in S.
Ones, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Those are far better.
What's that?
Actually, stuff.
This is the food I used to get when I'd go to
Love
raves.
stuff,
I remember when
pizza.
I was drunk food. That goes B tier.
Little Caesars. Oh,
What kind of food is it?
June loves it.
Jack in the
I've never been
Box is
impressed
your
by Jack in the
standard burger place. They
Burger
offer
place.
stuff like tacos and chicken strips and random like loaded fries
Yeah,
and
they're
shit.
odd.
Just randomly. Yeah. Like anyone else, like Wendy's does the same shit.
Yo, I love
Cardboard.
Carl's Jr. They're absolutely god tier.
Five Guys. Okay.
I think one of my friends is modding Fallout because I've just seen them boot up Fallout 6 times now.
Probably.
mayhaps.
The only
I
amazing
don't think we have any
bananas
good
in my
Asian
universe.
places where I'm at.
Immediately murder.
Marvel characters.
Alright,
Ice cream
We're gonna dip to the side in that case.
flavor.
Come with me, bro. We're gonna fucking dip the fuck out. Because this place got crowded real fast. Apparently people don't understand not to fucking drag 5 billion people in here. So I'm gonna fucking dip out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more Brutal John. Basically. We're not gonna go raid anybody. So I'm just gonna end it here. It got a little bit too crowded. Yeah, I gotta fucking actually, you know, put my foot down more often now. That was way too many people.
That was too many people.
Yep, too fast, too many.
Yeah. That was like I think that was because Cassie on green.
Yeah.
Yeah. New rule: if you are going to join us, please be on orange and ask us before someone joins.
But yeah, I'm gonna fucking end it directly here, so yeah.